did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect? Who did you expect?
Welcome to the east side. We don't wait for doors of opportunity, we just wait on when we gotta kick them in. Decatur, Georgia, or a den of thieves. Hidden leads just to feed the village. Hidden leads make them feel like ninjas. Niggas always keep the metal tucked till you run up, get your face cut. Got your brukins on the back end. Know too many niggas trapped. They be stuck in genjutsu. They see the world from a different view. Shadow clones cause they silhouettes. Hard to point out when they robbing you. You never know what be inside of you. You never know who you be talking to. Till it's 2 a.m. on the east side. Black as shadows in the nighttime. They don't wait on nothing but the right time. He ain't come around the corner. Shots fired, that's a nigga down. Sad, but this is normal around this town. I've been crying for my niggas found. I've been praying for my niggas down. Always looking for some progress. Try a nigga, he gon' regress. Locked and loaded that nigga ready. Turn your brains into red spaghetti. I be looking for God here. Hopefully see that I'm trying here. Save my niggas cause they really lost. Tell that my niggas before you write them off.
They say, Vic, don't you move on that side, boy. Both the crime rate and junkies stay high, boy. Scary niggas, they ain't see my vision and they see it, they want on the convoy. Stop by the corner store, know that it's kissing. Then let them watch windows pump gas for a bag of chip shot with the water. But no, they got size, I don't need no patchouli. I just want water. Start bitch with my brothers like Pops and Earl. We gon' turn Keller Road right into a Melrose. I might turn Wesley Chop to a motherfucking church. They got my people and teach them their worth. I don't need no appraiser, I'm knowing the worth of my property. They just sold out the cap, always a lot in the world, and I'm winning it all that construction on this side. I'm taking my time, now it's 2 a.m. on the east side. Up as fuck, no, I'm writing rhymes. Late night, now the early morning, like an alchemist, I'm turning into something. Shots fired, that's your nigga down. Sad, but it's normal around this town. Cause I'm calling, say you beat the charge. He can't wait to come back around. Other cousin calling, y'all must out. Say he heard prices went back up. I confirm they gassed up. Told him chill, though, cause we next up. People be looking for God here. My job is to teach them look in themselves. Say my niggas cause they really lost. Spitting for the ones they breaking off.
Who did you expect?
Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the Super Bowl.
Niggas so thirsty, don't put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm naming the album The Fall Off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off for me. Still in this bitch getting bigger. They waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started the league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recruited your homies to be demon deacons. We got them attending your wake. Hey, how the gang got away from the bars, man, and shit like a prison escape. Everybody steppers with fucking and everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear up my plate. When I show up, it's motion picture blockbuster. The goat with the golden pen, the top toucher, the spot rusher. Spray this whole shit up, the crop duster. Not Russia, but apply pressure to your cranium. Cold's automatic when aiming with the boy in the status of stadium.
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women when they start debating about who the GOAT. I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had been from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. on G. Never paid attention to the room or the homie. She just missed another opportunity, And I know that she lonely with no company, She's so busy reading text, she ain't even read the room, yeah. Always sending texts like I just want myself a little boo, yeah. I think I just went stupid, hit by Cupid. The arrow hit my heart, I hope she noticed, gotta read the room, yeah.
Learn to read the room, I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room. Trying to talk to you was honestly so fucking strange. Trying to find a way to drove my brain to be deranged. I would've never thought I'd have this kind of issue. I couldn't connect with you inside of the same room. I know you feel me, at least I think you do. It's hard to tell, I cannot read the room. You seem to be unfazed, that's what you supposed to do. You seem so confused, baby, why won't you learn to read the room? I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room.
I'll show you how to read the room, baby. Say you faded off that drink, I hit the road in Zoom, baby. Project nigga section 8, I never had a spoon, baby. She says it's rated, this movie coming soon, baby. No, I ain't worried about your boyfriend, he ain't like that. See me, it's on sight about that pussy, he gon' fight back. He gon' risk his life, I beat him up like go down my path. But your bitch want me, so it ain't my fault that you tried that. Oh yeah.
Learn to read the room, I really wish that you can read the room. I really wish that you can look inside of me, and I can tell you how I feel, little baby. Just learn to read the room, Read the room. Just read the room, Just read the room. Learn to feel that presence and that feeling in that mood. Just learn to go ahead and feel that moment too, Learn to read the room. Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Yeah, everybody think it's a game. Boy, I ain't playing no games. No, boy, I ain't playing no games. Yeah, don't nobody know about the late night, early mornings with no sleep. Don't nobody know about the low time we ain't really had nothing to eat. Don't nobody know about the time we had to ride around without tank on E. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know about the grind that it took. Don't nobody know how many times we put ourselves out there and got overlooked. Don't nobody know our pockets was low. Don't nobody know they think what they know. Don't nobody got love for a man, especially when a man hitting it low. Everybody got words of wisdom. Who putting in the work though? Everybody wanna get a trophy, but you ain't make it to the ship though. Better stick to your sailboat. I know you love to ride the wave. I see you really love to follow. Should've said it was over here though. Whoa, everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get played. 2K, pat me the pressure, I handle the rock. Stay on the ground till I shoot to the top. Harder than lava, I fire the op. Stay back and shoot, my heart is your heart. I don't miss nothing, my shot can't get blocked. Bust in my face like I'm Curry on God. My mentality win at all costs. Snakes in that grass, had to cut a few off. Keep my head low, my focus is people. The confidence is key, don't let haters get to you. Critics always wanna say something negative. I can't mind them, I know that I'm better than them. I just know I gotta grind for my team. Take the title home and be MVP. Once I do, I'ma show I'm the king. Finger to the left, so quiet my demons. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get played, yeah.
Who did you expect?
Yeah. Everybody think it's a game. Yeah. Everybody think it's a game. Yeah. Everybody think it's a game. Boy, I ain't playing no games. No, boy, I ain't playing no games. Yeah. Don't nobody know about the late night, early mornings with no sleep. Don't nobody know about the low time we ain't really had nothing to eat. Don't nobody know about the time we had to ride around without thing on eat. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know nothing but me. Don't nobody know about the grind that it took. Don't nobody know how many times we put ourselves out there and got overlooked. Don't nobody know our pockets was low. Don't nobody know they think what they know. Don't nobody got love for a man, especially when a man hitting it low. Everybody got words of wisdom. Who putting in the work though? Everybody wanna get a trophy, but you ain't make it to the ship though. Better stick to your sailboat. I know you love to ride away. I see you really love to follow. Trendsetters over here though. Whoa, everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get played. 2K, pat me the pressure, I handle the rock. Stay on the ground till I shoot to the top. Harder than lava, I fire the op. Stay back and shoot, my heart is just hard. I don't miss nothing, my shot can't get blocked. Bust in your face like I'm Curry on God. My mentality win at all costs. Snakes in the grass, had to cut a few off. Keep my head low, my focus is pivotal. Confidence is key, don't let haters get to you. Critics always wanna say something negative. I can't mind them, I know that I'm better than them. I just know I got that grind for my team. Take the title on me, be MVP. Once I do, I'ma show on the king. Finger to the left, so quiet my demons. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game until you get played, yeah. Everything seem like a game till you get played, yeah.
Welcome. We are back. We are live. I appreciate everybody's patience because it's been, a long day, and we're going to get right into it. All right. It's Tuesday and everybody is going to be nice today. I'm going to enjoy the lovely Tuesday that we're going to have today. All right. Now, of course, I must give a huge shout out to the sponsors of the last show was Brittany B and Omar himself. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out. Thank y'all for holding me down. Especially Brittany and especially O. Some of the dopest people I got lucky to cross paths with and actually form a good connection with. So as much as people say anything about things that are happening online, you get to meet some pretty dope people. And if you happen to be a good person yourself, you can find a way to nurture those relationships. All right. So shout out to Brittany B. Shout out to O. Thank you for sponsoring the last show. We've been gone for a minute. Now we back though. We've been gone for a minute. Now we back though. And who knows what we got in store today? Who knows what's going to happen today? Who knows which way the show is going to go? Don't know, but we're going to definitely find out. And shout out to my brother, Chicago Rilla, for sending another membership to the GBG.
Gang.
Thank you, Chicago Rilla. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother. I know what you're doing because you believe in buying black and supporting black businesses. And don't worry, I'm in the lab. And I actually don't talk about a lot of the stuff that I may be doing, but for Rilla, we're going to have a conversation. When I tell him some of the stuff that I'll be working on, he's going to love it. He's going to love it. Now, Nightish, what up? Laguerre, what up? I know what y'all thinking. Y'all ain't seen me since the Super Bowl. I'll speak about the Super Bowl for a minute. No problem. Briefly. First things first. The Chiefs won, and I was definitely going for Patrick Mahomes. Not because I don't like the Niners, because, whatever. The Niners don't like the Eagles because we knocked them out of the Super Bowl last year, and they started beef with us. We ain't had no problems with them. I'm just telling y'all the truth. We didn't have no problems with them. They started with us. They quarterbacks got hurt. They lost. They blame us. We went to the Super Bowl, scored a lot of touchdowns, still lost. You can't beat Patrick Mahomes with field goals. Just like the Lions' second half is what cost them losing to the Niners because the Niners is the better team. You played against a quarterback in Detroit that is not Patrick Mahomes. If the game is within striking distance, you're going to lose. If the game, unless you have a comparable quarterback, which it ain't close, you're going to lose. I knew it was over after the first couple possessions in the second half. Just being honest with y'all. I'm not a huge sports buff like I used to be, but I know my sports. But that's for another day, okay? Welcome to the show. We're going to get into it. We're going to have a lot of fun today. I know that Monique is hot in the presses. I'm going to tell y'all something about Monique that I didn't even know. I'm going to tell y'all something that I didn't know. I'm actually starting to like her the more and more I hear her talk. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'm guilty of when a woman shares her story, it can be very impactful. It can be very, very impactful. So I've been listening to a little bit of Monique. I ain't watched the whole interview because, for many, many reasons, but a lot of the videos that I have heard and her telling her stories, what she's been through, her experiences, I'm not going to lie. Seems like a pretty interesting woman. I'll say that. She seems like a pretty interesting woman. And the thing about interviews is it can really humanize somebody to you. So when you have these, I don't really care about celebrities, to be honest with y'all, but when you have these figures that I watch interviews for me to kind of know if I like you. Like Meek Mill's my favorite rapper, but I got to listen to you in the interviews. And then when I listen to Nipsey in interviews, then I was like, oh, I like Nip. I ain't never even listened to Nipsey's songs, but what I heard in his interview is what I was looking for. I ain't really listened to J. Cole like that, but what I heard in his interviews is what I was looking for because I want to hear the man speak. I want to hear how he discussed things, how life has impacted him, how he projects to the world. That's what I listen for. And the same thing with women. So interviews have a powerful impact to where they can make or break a situation and they can really humanize someone in a lot of ways. And I think these moments that Shannon Sharpe has been killing it because there's a lot of hating going on. I don't know much about Vince Staples. I know the name, don't know his music, but I will definitely look into that because if he got some dope interviews, I love to listen to that type of stuff. So Kodak Black, I have not listened to no Kodak Black interviews. Absolutely not. Have not. But if it is a Granville cosign, then I might have to put it on the list. If it's a Granville cosign, I might have to put it on the list. But I don't know much about Kodak Black except people like some of his music. And that's about it. Anything beyond that, I don't know much about him. Damn. I'm going to do my very bestest to stay out of trouble tonight, y'all. Because let me tell y'all what took me so long to start the show, right? I had a lot of my clips, saved, but I couldn't find them. I don't know if it was a technical issue with saving it, so I couldn't find them. I was like, what? Because in my mind, I was like, okay, look, I want to play these, boom, but I couldn't find them. So I was just sitting around, honestly, irritated. Honestly, I was a little bit irritated because it took me a long time. And some of the things that were said, I was like, ooh, I definitely want to break that down. I definitely want to get into that. But you take your wins with your losses, my friends. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to keep it moving. So don't even worry about it. I'm going to keep it moving. And we're going to do what we do. I'm trying to find... Y'all know me. I'm always trying to start the show off light. Nothing too heavy, you know, nothing too heavy. Now, I'm not going to cover Monique today because everybody else didn't cover it, but it's an interesting story. If y'all keep coming for Shannon Sharp, I'm going to have a lot of smoke for y'all. I'm going to just tell you that now. I like Unc. Unc is good peoples. All right. And he running it up. People over there talking about his shows, but he asks good questions and he puts an entertaining show onto the market. That is what people are here for. Entertainment, some insight, learn something, and he's got the formula right now, and he's getting a lot of jealousy. He's getting a lot of jealousy from a lot of places, and he's starting to learn how this industry really works. People that never had a problem with him, he do one. And the reason I kind of like Uncle is because it's similar to me. When I have conversations with people, y'all know, people always ruin the conversation. I've changed that a lot now, but when my show first started, it was nothing. It was just basically whatever we was discussing on Fight Club. We got up out of there, and then we took some from there, and then we moved and we ran on my show, and we just developed it throughout the show, right? So I let people talk. I let people get their feelings out, get their thoughts out, their perspectives, and then I curate and build around that, right? So a lot of times I have no idea what people are saying, but let me tell y'all the truth. Do y'all know that a lot of content creators that have open panels, they be struggling with that? They be like, man, I be trying to talk and then I don't want to cut this person off, and they come on and take over my show and they make the show all about them. And I laugh because I'm like, remember, y'all used to tell me, and I told you, I said, when you get a chance to run these shows and have to keep everybody engaged and keep people on a panel participating, you're going to learn how difficult it is. Now, some people have learned, they watch what I've done, and they say, okay, I can take that and take that. So I've done some of the guinea pig work. I've done a little bit of the guinea pig work. And so we grind it. And I've shifted a lot of the show now because I have a little less tolerance for people coming on the show and just trying to, run with it the way that they want. I don't really allow that to happen that much anymore. So, but Shannon is very good at allowing people to express their full thoughts. He doesn't interject a lot. And there's a reason for that. You never know what somebody is going to say or what could happen if you're always cutting them off. If you don't allow people to express themselves, you never know what it could be, okay? Now, let me see if I can find this video. I'm trying to go calm right now, y'all. I'm not trying to go too crazy. Okay, that's a little sad right there. We ain't gonna watch that one. Let me acknowledge Miss Kiki says, what's going on? How you doing, Miss Kiki? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing some love. I appreciate you for holding me down and being a member of the GBG. Now, I will tell you this. Being a member of the GBG comes with a lot of pressure. People always challenging you. You show up and they chat, and, they know what comes with it. They always gunning for the GBG. I'm the nice guy, okay? Granville is the enforcer, and we got a bunch of other members that I rather let them move silently. Because that way y'all don't know what's going on. Because if I put y'all too much insight, I don't want to do that right now. I'm not gonna play that one. All right. Let me see if I can find this one. Oh, and also, before I forget, Sean Antonio, you are not the water guy. Sean did 2 shows. He ordered a custom made water, and he think he missed the water man now. He think he got the water game. He did 2 shows and drank water. and he think he the waterman. Sean, we gonna have a conversation, dog. We gonna have a conversation. We gonna have a conversation, man, because I can't let you get away with this. That you know who it is. You know who's the guy. But I'm gonna let it slide. Let's start to show off something calm. I was looking for the I can't find it, okay? I cannot find it right now. So when I find it, we'll pull it back up. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this we're gonna start the show right here, okay? Right here. We're gonna start the show right here. Yeah, yes, Peter. Yes, open-ended questions. Yes, that's what I do. I don't try to stop nobody. I'll be like, answer the question without me forcing it. You build it up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Pete. Exactly. Okay. Now, I want y'all to listen very clearly. Okay, and I want you to watch this interaction, and I want your genuine insight of how this interaction went. All right. Let me pull it up here.
Your beauty is like an apple because it didn't fall too far from the tree.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Your beauty is like an apple because it didn't fall too far from the tree.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Now, he said your beauty is kind of like an apple because it didn't fall too far from the tree, in which she responded, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Have a good day. Now, I saw some of the comments, by the way, y'all. I saw some of the comments. One person said, this is why ninjas be scared to shoot they shot. Then another person said, y'all be so mad when a woman don't want to talk to y'all. Yeah, well. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I think she did the right thing. She acknowledged him, thank you, and kept it moving. Now, guys, you can't expect a woman to want to stop if she's not interested. And shout out to him because he didn't press. So I think that's kind of how a good short-term interaction can go, okay? He said what he said, she responded, and they kept it moving. But some of the comments was like, dang, she couldn't even talk to him. She don't need to talk to him. If she don't want to stop Shane feeling you, listen, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She did what she should have done. You don't know if she got a man. You don't know what the circumstances are. So she did what she did. And so I wasn't mad at that at all. Okay. I thought she was pretty cool. I kind of liked it because that's the type of positive interactions that you want. It's the type of positive interactions that you want. Now, problem is some of the video clips I was looking for, I cannot find them, y'all. I cannot. And it's frustrating me a little bit because a couple of them was really, really good. But if I find them, if I find that clip, it's going down, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that now. Oh, you better not let me find it. Shadow Dragon, what up? So I do have something a little controversial. Just a little bit, y'all. Nothing heavy, just a little controversial. And I thought it was interesting. It's just a little controversial, but I'm going to hold off on that for just a moment. I'm going to hold off on that for just a moment. And we're going to start here. I want to start here, okay? Start here.
I want to know your thoughts on interracial dating. That was quick. That was quick and
black
easy.
Man.
Okay, my kind of girl.
Too much. Okay, sorry.
Girl, I've had that thought. Like, I can't even watch my favorite comedy with you. You know, like, I can't even tell
I was dating a guy that he was mixed. And I'm like, let me tell you what this black or this white or this, like, and I'm like, oh, my bad. I would always be like having to watch what I say.
Yeah.
No, but I love a black man. It's something. Yes,
Nothing like it, right?
Won't he know it? Yes, chocolate.
Yeah, I did date. I will say I have dated the white guys.
Now, y'all remember I had Eat a Man here, right? And Eat a Man was having conversations, and he said if you couldn't put your race on the resume, who would be picked? Now, just listening to what she said, right? She love a black man so that she can say the N-word. She love a black man because she wants to be able to say the N-word. I'm not making this up. And the other lady said, I can't watch my favorite comedy. Which then the indication is that the character is the same, no matter what the race is. You have good character back. That's the same. The difference is culturally what you won't be able to say. Now, I'm not judging because maybe it's important that you can say the N-word a lot. But if I was a black man, and I'm not saying that I am, if my options were pick a woman that want to be with me so that way that she could say the N-word and that I could watch her favorite comedy with her, I don't like those choices. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like those choices. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like those choices. But she has her right to say it. She has her right to say it, right? But it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get real interesting, y'all. I'm gonna get this. And the reason why I'm a little frustrated, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. The reason why I'm a little frustrated is because I have found the clips that I was looking for of all like a bunch of other groups of women downplaying in their own men, talking bad on them, and the men responded about what they're experiencing so that I could dead a lot of these arguments that we the only group that do this to each other. So I got to go back and find them now because I'm so sick of the lies. I'm so sick of the lies, and I'm going to find them. So I had everything, I don't do an order of anything, but I had like, okay, these 15, boom. Now I don't have them, so it's frustrating me, but we're going to rock out and do what we do. But I just want y'all to know that when it comes to interracial dating, a lot of times women make the decision based upon if your race. They just be like, oh, you black, I'm going to pick you because you're a black man. Fine. And because they can say the N-word. I just want you guys to understand that plays heavy into the decision making that they have. Okay, so that's the part I want you to understand. Let me see here. Now, let's jump into this one. Let's jump into this one right here. Okay.
Would you prefer a black man dating a white woman? Do you like when you see it? Like, would you like to see that a black man dating a white woman?
Now, his question is, would you like to see a black man dating a white woman? That's his question to her. What do you guys think her answer is going to be? What do you guys think her answer is going to be? And I'll open it up the panel to everybody because we just chilling tonight. What do you think her answer is going to be? I got a thought of what she might say. I have a thought. And what she's going to say is the same thing I expect women to say when it comes to them supporting black women. Girl, if they make you happy, do what's best for you, I don't even care. That's why I expect her to say, right? That's my expectation. What she's going to say, I don't know.
It's just sometimes I'm not gonna lie.
Be truthful.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When I see like those like interracial couples where it looks like the black man is just so well to do, the ones that you look at and know got a good job. and then he's standing next to a white woman, I'm not gonna lie, I just be like, damn, there's a sister out there that really could have used you, bro. You know, I just think about that.
So her answer was, when she sees a good black man with a good job, she sees him and goes, man, there's a sister out there that really could have used you. She's being honest. You know how you know she's being honest? I'm going to tell you. You know she's being honest because of this. Dragonfly, what up? Because a lot of women say similar things. How come all of our successful men don't want to marry black women? I.e., they could have helped us out with all that money that they made, but they didn't pick us. That's exactly what that means. So she's kind of, essentially said the same thing. I don't know if y'all heard something different, but that's what I heard. You could have helped a sister out with all that money and that good job that you got. A sister could really use that right now. A sister could really use that right now. That's what she said. Oh, here we go. Now, let's get into this because I want to touch on this just for a moment. Let's get into this.
Sucks that as black women, me especially being educated, and I make a certain amount, the higher you go, the less likely we see y'all up at the top. So it's like, you mean to tell me there was another black man that was at the top?
That's the problem too.
Yeah,
like, a lot of
that
women
is the
are
problem.
looking for men at the top instead of looking for just a good
no,
man.
because we're not Keke Palmering ourselves these days. At the end of the day,
you heard what she said. She said as she moves up the ladder, she don't see a lot of black men up there, and she's educated, and I don't see black men up there that's getting money like that. And then the guy goes, that's your problem. She said, no. She said, we're not on our Keke Palmer stuff, meaning we're not going to be women that settle for men that don't make as much money as us. This is the same woman. I want you guys to pay very close attention. This is the same woman that said, well, I don't know. We could play it again.
Would you prefer a black man dating a white woman, or do you like when you see it? Like, would you like to see that a black man dating a white woman or a black?
It's just sometimes I'm not gonna lie.
Be truthful.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When I see like those like interracial couples where it looks like the black man is just so well to do, the ones that you look at and know got a good job, and then he's standing next to a white woman, I'm not gonna lie, I just be like, damn, there's a sister out there that really could have used you, bro. I just think about that.
There's a sister that really could have used you, right? Now, this is the same woman. I just want y'all guys to know that, okay? Same woman.
It sucks that as black women, me especially being educated, and I make a certain amount, the higher you go, the less likely we see y'all up at the top. So it's like, you mean to tell me there was another black man that was at the top?
That's the problem too.
Yeah,
a lot of
that
women
is the
are
problem.
looking for men at the top instead of looking for just a good
No,
man.
because we're not Keke Palmering ourselves these days. At the end of the day, if I am a woman that's doing well and I have built a certain life for myself, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna come into it, I need to know that you're either gonna add to it or be able to help me upkeep it. Same vice versa.
Yeah,
I feel like there needs to be an
asset. By
asset.
adding, like he has to have the same amount as you, or making the same amount,
or
if he's making less, would you not want?
I probably would not, because honestly, I've probably been there. I don't think that's foul.
I think that is foul.
I don't think so because I've been there.
Down statistically for a fact, you're knocking down like if you talking about black men, because I know you like the black men. We're talking about black men. You're knocking down probably more than half of black men.
Why?
Not a lot of black men are making over $80,000.
But my thing is, once again, but why are you guys putting that on us?
Now, I want you guys to pay close attention to that. There's an indication that why are you putting that off on us? And I know I was on mute. I adjusted that, right? And I'm thinking, why are we putting that off on you? I don't think we're putting that off on you. But what you did was when you make money, you get competitive. I really want you guys to pay very close attention to that. When you make money, the women get competitive. Notice how she said, why is that on us? It shouldn't be no problem, right? It becomes a competitive thing. If you listen to the mindset, you need to outdo me, which means in her mind, she's looking at you to compete with her and then destroy her and then accept her. They can say whatever they want you to say, but that's overall what has been happening, okay? That's what's been happening. And I'm going to tie it to a certain way, okay? But first of all, let me shout out to my brother Jack. Jack says, after several years of supporting these type of spaces under different names with different motivations, I can honestly say, Ayo, you are one of the best YouTubers. So get paid and keep up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We're going to keep working. It means a lot. I appreciate you holding me down over the years. Hopefully I will have you on later on, but shout out to you, bro. But I want y'all to really understand it. That's how it hits with me. I'm like, why is it so competitive? And you're going to see how all this mindset adds up in just a moment, right? So with the interracial dating, she didn't like it because she felt like a man that's doing well, he could be giving his resources, what he's accomplished, to a black woman. He didn't like it, right? And then in this clip, right, this is important. She talking about how I'm not about to lower myself like Kiki did. If I'm successful, if I'm getting money, you need to step it up. I'm not and the guy said, you love black men. I do love black men. So for a black man, pay attention. For a black man, she's not willing to take a man that doesn't bring enough money to the table. Fine. I have no problem with that. That's her right, right? I just don't know how consistent people are, right? I want to show you this video. And we're going to switch over to YouTube Shorts, okay? Shout out to my brother Peter the Investor, says 5 for the water gang, all right? And I have just enough water to get me through this show, right? I want you guys to watch this video. Now, I'm just going to let it play in the background, right? Because I really want you guys to peep this. Their ad is called Meet the Fams, okay? This video is from the POV of a stay-at-home dad. That man right there, stay-at-home dad, his black wife has him standing home with their child. Now, do whatever works for you. I support it. I have no problem with it. Now, I'm just wondering, what did he have to do to convince a successful woman that he should stay at home? What did he have to do to convince her? See, the other woman said, I'm educated, I'm making a lot of money. Nah, you got to come, like, you got to be, I'm not taking somebody. I'm wondering, what did he do to convince this woman that, yes, I stay at home with our child? I'm just wondering. Y'all can sit there and figure out maybe what did he have to do. Now, and let me ask you this. Do you think that same woman let me see if I have it here. Do you think that this same woman right here, do you think she believes that a black man could have used that hardworking black woman? Do you believe she thinks the same thing? I'm just wondering. Y'all know me, I read the comments. Y'all know me, I read the comments. Come on, it's me. I read them. Now, what y'all think the comments say? Mind you, this woman right here, she was saying, no, I'm not stepping down no Kiki Palmer stuff. And if a black man gonna date out, like he taken from a sister, who could have used that successful man. Now I show you a man who stay at home from a successful sister. Now I support house husbands, stay at home dads all 2024 and throughout. So I have no problem with it, but I'm just wondering, do you think she would have an issue with it? Do you think she would go, sis, a black man really could have stayed home with his kids. He really could have stayed at home with his kids. He would have loved that. He really could have used you, sis. I'm just wondering if you think that's something that she would have conveyed to her. Now, if you read some of the comments, y'all, look what it says, right? This is interesting, right? It says here, let me pull it up. She learned that meal from her man. When a black woman loves you baby, you're loved. Oh my, listen, man. I'm not gonna even read no more comments. I just want you guys to notice the differences. Just notice the differences. That's all we're gonna do. Little subtle differences like that, okay? Little subtle differences. Now, here's one of our favorites, right? She's a constant visitor. Her name is Amani. I think that's her name, right? Listen to what Amani has to say.
And that's why it's always a big difference when a black man dates interracially than when a black woman dates interracially. Because black men are the ones that are choosing. They're the ones that are picking. If a black woman is waiting to be picked because that's our role, we are not chasing men. Men are going after us. If you're waiting to be picked and black men are not picking you, you are going to go to a community that is picking you. Let's say that we already know that the number for marriageable black men is small. And then the number that you do see are overlooking you because you're dark skinned, I would date white guys. Are you kidding me? Because I want to get married. And we already know that white men do want to get married. A lot of marriageable black men don't even want to get married. So the dynamic is very much different. Picking and being picked, two different things.
I hate it, but I can't be mad at it.
You can't be mad at it. You cannot be mad at it. And that's why it's always a big difference when a black man dates interracially than when a black woman dates interracially.
Now, she said, my bad, Dragonfly. She said it's always a big difference when a black man dates interracially as opposed to a black woman dating interracially. So the black man that dates interracially, what happens is the black woman goes, dang, sis, like a black woman could have really used you. Black woman date interracially, well, she had no choice because the other group picked her. Let me tell you something, Miss Amani. Because you're not a man, at least I can't tell that you are. Ask any man that's dated interracially, right? I'm going to tell you a secret. Those women come after black guys. They are assertive. They choose. They bump right into you. I like you. They don't wait at the bar and hope that you talk to them. These women pull up on you. I bet you didn't know that because you're not a man. So you don't realize that. You're saying men choose. If I get black men up here right now and tell you, oh, you dating rich? Yeah, well, I ain't gonna lie. She came on to me. She came after me. You be like, oh, wow. That is the experience of a lot of black men. I'm just telling you all the truth. That's the experience of a lot of black men interracially. Those women, they have no problem saying, I like you. Hey, I'm interested. They have no problem doing that. So this whole thought that it's different, it ain't necessarily different. I know you wish it was to fit your argument and narrative, but it ain't true. It ain't true. And another difference you just saw is a successful black woman will put another man in the house to stay at home with his kid. But we know you're not going to review that video and respond to that. Absolutely not. Because you're going to say, I'm sure she gave a lot of black guys a bunch of chances and none of them worked. I believe that's what you're going to say. So I ain't going to battle you about it. But just know, I'm just saying, I see the differences, y'all. I see the little subtle differences, y'all. I really, really do. Let's get into some fun here. A little bit of fun, okay? But guys, make sure y'all seeing the differences. Don't get blinded by this, all right? They think they slick. They not slick.
I feel really bad for you if you were in a relationship with someone who's like, we're not celebrating Valentine's Day. It's a man-made holiday.
Oh, okay, stop. Don't talk about it no more because we're going to get into that.
Okay.
We're getting into that. There was this TikTok video of this girl, and she was in her car, and she was like, you know, my boyfriend don't got a romantic bone in his body, but Simon says for Valentine's Day, he better find it. And why are you dating somebody that doesn't do anything romantic for you?
Now you want him to put on a costume for a day. And even if he does find the bone or borrows a bone from somebody else, he's going to go back. So what was the point?
And that's what it is. That's the second layer. It's like, even if you do get it one day, he only did it because he had to. He didn't,
right.
He didn't do it because it was
wanted
for
to.
you. Yeah. Like, he's putting on the little show for your, like, and then it's just like, okay, February 15th, you're going back to the nonsense.
It's like Cinderella at midnight. It's over.
It's a pumpkin again.
You
like,
back to being dusty.
Yes. Like, I don't get that. So why do you guys think that women settle for men who are just like not a romantic bone in their body? They don't do anything romantic, no chivalry. Like, why do women settle for that?
I feel really bad for you if you were in a relationship with someone who's like, we're not celebrating Valentine's Day. It's a man-made holiday.
Oh, okay, stop. Don't.
Let me give you the short answer to that. Lee, you have not been hidden, so you should stop putting that in the chat. Okay, let me just remove that for you. Thank you very much. Okay. My question is, this is my opinion. The reason that they're dealing with men like that is because those are the type of men that either that's all they can get, or that man brings something else of value that they like more than that. It's fair. That man brings a level of value outside of Valentine's Day, and that's why she's dealing with him. Or she's at her lowest, or you know, she has to just settle because she can't get the type of man she wants because she ain't developed herself. Make whatever excuse you want. Don't blame the man. He told you, I don't celebrate that crap. He's honest. He's upfront. So to sit there and still say anything negative about him shows why you lack a high level of accountability. She has all the choice and all the option, yet you try to push it on a guy who said, I'm not doing it. It's like telling a woman, you need to do this, 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 and that. And she goes, I'm not doing it. And you're mad at her. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. That's just how it goes. Now, let me tell y'all another secret. Men just gonna be sassy to y'all going forward. We in different times now. Y'all got money now, and y'all gonna spend it. Y'all got money now, and y'all gonna spend that money on men too. You call them sassy. You can say you acting like a woman. We don't care. You're going to spend money on men too. Because I remember when we was little boys and girls and we was young and we was in, I don't know, first grade, second grade, whatever you want to call it. Do y'all remember? And I love explaining this to y'all. Do y'all remember there was a girl in your class? Let me just talk to the fellas for a minute, because ladies, I know y'all think everything about y'all. Y'all remember there was a girl in your class and she had candy for you and she wrote you a card and she ran up to you and said, hey, and she was so happy to see you and she gave you something? Y'all remember how great Valentine's Day it was mutually beneficial and fun for both. That woman, they kids genuinely liked each other at that time. Okay, oh, they got a little crush on the. Now, as we got older, go to middle school and high school, we don't get nothing. We don't get nothing. It's all about you. And I hate to tell you, it ain't gonna be like that going forward. I'm just telling you like this now. The men they not falling for these tricks no more. Like, listen, grandpa, look, you was a real man. We don't care. We don't care. We assess things differently, and we know when we being played, just like women know when they being played. So y'all have a right to y'all disagreements and different views, and so do we. And y'all can gas up any guy to be like, no, I'm just a real man. That's why I do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. But we're not falling for this crap. We tired of y'all trying to use every holiday that benefits y'all. There is no holiday for men. There's no holidays for men. Not one holiday is for the men. Not one. So I'm sorry to tell you, we're not rocking with that no more. And if y'all don't believe me, because if y'all think that I'm just off, listen to the young guys. They'll tell you. You don't believe me? Listen to them.
Dating a girl that doesn't have as much money
Hell
as you.
nah, because what you gonna buy me? You want the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. I could go get that. I want some Lavin shoes. Just walked out the Lavin store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You can't get that $12.50, and I just spent $2,000 on this purse.
But all she gotta do is get in with you.
She ain't getting in with me. We being realistic here.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't finna buy a Ferrari and accept bubblegum. No. Hell
I'm talking to the
no.
wrong person. Yeah, a talk over there.
I'm just saying. That's period though.
Talk over there.
I know what y'all gonna say. I know what y'all gonna say. He's sassy. No, he like, you want me to spend my money, you gonna spend your money too. And that's the way, that's the new wave. I'm not saying right or wrong, but they're not falling for it no more. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but they not falling for it anymore. So y'all need to find a new trick, a new game. Because men ain't falling for this trick no more. I just hate to tell y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why they not falling for these tricks in just a moment, okay? Half of the reason is stuff like this. Let me tell you.
They say that the guy is always supposed to like the girl more.
Oh my God.
Like he's supposed
Yeah.
to love you.
That.
He's supposed to love you before you even start to like him.
For guys, we have to be very strategic and we have to have a lot, right? For women, it's as simple as a shoulder rub. Guys are easy. Just
glance,
cook,
really.
cook a
That's
glance.
my favorite.
You really want to lock a guy and cook for
him. I'm sorry. Did you just hear what she said? Guys are so easy. All you got to do is glance at them. And you know what she said? Just glance. That's my favorite. That's crazy. Now, is it possible? And I'm just wondering, is it possible that if a man like you so much that all you have to do is glance at him and he gets happy? I would appreciate that y'all should like the men just as much. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. That if we glance at y'all, y'all should get happy. like to me, that makes sense. To me, that makes sense. If all you got to do is glance and a guy gets giggly and happy, I would appreciate y'all would accept the same type of glance because y'all desire is the same. That's my hope. I could be wrong.
once.
And just going off that, he's absolutely right. Like men, we have to be financially stable, right? Mentally stable. Recently tall,
no, I do give y'all
looking,
that. I see both sides, right? So y'all can't just show up and be cute, right? Y'all ain't got no money, no motion.
No motion.
I'm talking about it's like the looks don't even matter. Like you might as well just hang it up. So it's a lot of pressure.
It's an ever-long battle too, because we could have it in the beginning, right? And if we're still not entertaining you, or we're still not making things exciting,
and go,
like you're gonna get bored. Man, we don't think that. We're chill. You could be in a beat up Honda Civic. We'll be like, she's a good person. I love her. Let's take her to mom.
They say that the guy is always supposed to like the girl more.
I don't know. What you think about that, Lee? You think the guy is always supposed to like the girl more? You think that's a good idea?
No, I think he sounded crazy just now. What's up, Ayo? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I think he just sounded crazy right there, man. And he sounded like the problem. Like saying that I take a girl in a beat up Pinto. Like, why? Why would you take her? Why would you settle for less? Doesn't make sense. And I think the reason why you did ask a good question. You was like, what did he do, right? And speaking to the video that you just watched, what did the Asian dude do to court this type of woman, right? I think he didn't have to do nothing but be Asian. Right? Now, hear me out. We all got a reputation. Just like Michael Jordan got a reputation, just like your favorite NFL player, shout out to the Chiefs, got a reputation, right? Certain people's reputation, right? Certain groups of men reputation is good, and certain groups of men reputation is bad. When you're dealing with an Asian man, he looked at it in high regards. He probably got his great granddaddy probably came to the, you know what I'm saying, to the baby shower. Daddy was there. You know, all the moms, like when women are looking at these different groups of men, they're judging them based off of what they believe they can present based off of their history, right? So when this Asian dude pull up and he got his whole family there, and you already know that Asian people have a great reputation for being smart, for being like one of the wealthiest people in America, he doesn't really have to do nothing. I don't even think in most cases, if this was a black dude, she would have even rocked with this because of his reputation inside of America.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the reasoning for it, but I think this. Most women, especially black women that we speak to, they are in full denial of a stay-at-home dad. They are in full denial of it. I haven't ran into one yet that's like, yeah, that's what I want. I'm good with that. Not one. So, and I mean, talking on these panels and this and that. I know I got an Asian friend where her dad will stay at home. So, like, I'm kind of like watching how this play out, but it's interesting because objectively, I think the women, which I read a bunch of the comments, but it won't let me scroll down right now. It's like nothing negative about it. Nothing like I can't believe this, or it's always good job for you. It's crazy. Nothing negative. So I thought it was interesting.
I mean, because yeah, I mean, like, again, that's a specific group of women that's saying that, and they probably basing it off of what they think it means to be a stay-at-home dad, like doing nothing. You know, this dude is in shape. He's taking care of his kid. He probably not just staying at home and not making money. I would say 99% of men, if you told them just stay at home and do nothing, they would literally go start being productive somewhere. Like they'll pick up a hammer. They'll probably become a master plumber, anything. So I think, you know, those women just don't understand the value of a man, the true value of a man beyond his financials.
No, that's probably the way to look at it. I don't know. I'm going to let it play out and watch, you know, just keep my eyes on everything. But I'm not sure how they get to these reasonings and how they come to these decisions. I really haven't figured that part out. Let me get to the next clip though. I know you like women with the short hair and all that, you know what I'm saying? So make sure we get.
I like all women, but
that's what I'm saying. Short hair, you good though? It's you know.
Yeah, she could find somebody out there. Somebody will love her.
Someone from my past tried to creep back up.
I need to put them down.
I don't know.
Oh yes.
So I'm just saying, you know, it's somebody on your coattail. So what are you gonna do to keep me? Because you see that someone else is trying to and we over.
I believe Ashley is bringing this up just to be honest with me. It could be she's trying to invoke some kind of jealousy or some kind of emotion out of me, but it's not going to happen. Let me just worry about you, not anybody else.
Now, I'm curious. What you think about that? You think that's a good idea for her to be honest and upfront like that?
Yes. I think she should be able to say what's on her mind. If they in a relationship, they married, yeah, I think she'd be able to say what's on her mind.
They not married because the way she said it is another guy interested in me. So what you gonna do to keep me?
Oh,
if a woman, and listen, I'm gonna assume they not married. Let me tell you why. You imagine your wife saying that to you? Like that's wild crazy. So there's no way they married.
Yo, after like 10 years, like I think y'all should be able to say whatever. Like be like, all right, like let's say if your wife working, right? Stay at home dad, your wife working. She like, yo, is this dude at the job, giving me looks. Or just letting you know, like the other part where she's saying what you gonna do to keep me. I'm not saying to keep that part. I'm saying like to just like be honest, that letting the person know like it was somebody was looking at me. This dude was like, but I wouldn't like if this was me and she said that to me, I'll be like, nothing. He can have you. Like, period.
Dang, that's crazy. But I put that in the sense of women are telling other women to date multiple men at one time. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I really don't care. But if she is dating multiple men and she tell a guy this, yeah, it's another guy on your coattail. So what you gonna do? I wonder how women gonna navigate that.
Man, I think they're gonna get mad. Normally women don't like competition at all. So I think they're gonna get mad, but you gotta see men don't be standing on nothing. Women move in relationships, women move like they know that we want them so bad, and men don't. So in that situation, you will see the man fold and be like, nah, girl, I was just playing or something like that. The woman will lean into it. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, you gotta stay your ground, man.
I'm with you on that. I think you got to stand your ground. A lot of times women ain't used to it. So let's see what happens
and
when
that should have turned them on like crazy, bro. I'm telling you, because most men don't do that. Most men would be like, no, girl, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Nah, say how you really feel.
Dang, that's cold-blooded. All right, let me get to the next video.
Really do not play. One strike and you're out of here. Yo, I was talking to this boy one time. First time he linked, he said communication is key. He doesn't have time for bullshit. All right. He told me from the jump, I cannot read your mind. If you're mad, say it. Okay. One day he pissed me off, dropped me home, texted me all like, "Are you okay?" The energy seems really off. I didn't respond. Then he texted me again, didn't respond. He called me like 3 times. I'm looking at the phone, I'm not answering. The next day, he called me 2 times in the morning. I didn't answer. Same speed. He texted me, "So you came into my life to do weird shit? LOL, I don't even play. I told you that. Stay blessed." I said, oh shit. I've been blocked on everything ever since. I tried calling from a text-free number. He said there's nothing for us to talk about. I really do not play. What?
There go your youngin' standing on business.
Business. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, if we had guys like this, we wouldn't be having no problem. But unfortunately, we can't help all men. This is exactly how I was moving when I was 20 and like learning from like seeing a crazy chick wild out and then like learning the lesson, like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not even gonna go down this road. I'm just gonna block her. It's more fish in the sea is the best phrase, yo. Like dudes really be crashing out over women, going crazy, losing their friends, letting her control him, and it's like, yo, man, listen, go ahead.
I only know how to stand on what I stand on. So I'm used to it, but you're right. A lot of guys be definitely not following through. They definitely not doing what they're supposed to do.
Hell no.
But I know why.
Hell no.
I know why. Because they dealing with women, different type of women.
Nah, keep it a stack. Keep it a stack, though. You know why? That posse. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Bruh. Listen, I've been one thing about being a weed smoker, and they don't give weed smokers this right here, is that smoking weed puts you in a lot of communication with people, right? when you go out, most of the people are either drinking or they smoking or something like that. And that makes it's an easy icebreaker, right? So you end up getting to a lot of conversations over blunts. So in this situation, I'm telling you, so many people have like so many dudes, like just because he tapped that and she allowed him to, and that means that he can go back and tap that again. He will go to the ends of the earth. Some of these dudes, bro, they will completely just take. They will not stand on nothing just so she could be in his room for another night. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy out there. I'm telling you.
I think
Women be having these dudes.
I think we're adjusting to that now, though. I think the guys is kind of adjusting a little bit.
Yeah, it's more the old heads now. The old heads still on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Where they basically swayed by the box. Now these young dudes are like, man, listen, that's a beautiful thing. It look good. It's all good, but it ain't worth all the other drama that come with it. Because now, we got all this content now that's basically all these examples of just showing you what the future could be depending on what type of route you take. So a lot of people seeing like, yo, this is a real mission, like really trying to get with a woman and really try to create something without her, like without you even like understanding, yo, do she even really love me, or is she just here because I'm able to protect and provide? So sometimes, man, shit, I got cousins putting women through trials. Yeah, he'd take out on one trip, but then the next trip be like, yo, nah, I'm gonna see if she gonna pay for it. Yo, I bought the last meal, whatever, last 2 meals. Let me see if she ever gonna like try to buy me a meal. And I'll be like, yes, bro. That's how you move, bro. Put her through some trials. Don't just make her feel like just because she pretty and you want to lay down with her, that's all she gotta be.
Now, listen, it costs more. They don't like that men are charging and getting their actual value. But the problem that I'm starting to see now is that women are so honest. Like, look, listen to this woman. She just been as honest as can be.
I'm just saying, in the event that things don't work out, there is a person in my mind that I would just be like, hey, what you doing?
And y'all wonder why men go through trust issues that they go through.
You don't need that spare tire until your shit busts. While I'm happy, we rolling. I'm not thinking about that tire that's in the trunk right now. It's just in the trunk.
My thing is, you can have a contingency plan, but it shouldn't need to include a whole nother person that you got lined up. Your contingency plan could be you're in great shape. So now you could be back on the dating scene and you're not having problems finding somebody new.
If I was to break up with my husband and we were to get a divorce, I don't want to have to rely on my ex-husband now for certain things. Like if I want to go out, I can't call my ex-husband. If I want to have sex, I don't want to have to call my ex-husband. If something break in my house, I don't want to have to call my ex-husband. But you know what? I'm going to call that other nigga because I know he's going to show up.
You can't go on Thumbtack and hire somebody?
No, thank
you. Damn. Hey, I've heard it before. It is the truth. That's how a lot of women. You better believe. Yo, all she got to do. She even got to say she got to do like ready or whatever. All she got to do is just go outside and go to the club. That's it. All she got to do is go outside and go to the club, and she'll be able to immediately. And yo, that's why I feel like that's why so many dudes be so they be so caught up in this, like in their head thinking that something gonna happen or they girl cheating or something like that. In reality, it's just really you understand that she got more options than you, and that's scary. Well, maybe not the word scary ain't the word, but it's like it creates anxiety in a man. Understanding like, yo, I be wanting to holler at shorties and they be curving me. But as soon as my girl go outside, she got this dude trying to pull up, that dude trying to pull up, and she could tell me 10 different stories about a guy trying to holler at her, calling her beautiful. Oh, please come. Hey, hi. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not gonna say it's crazy because that don't shock me, but the fact that she's like, yeah, I gotta have a backup plan. I don't want to be relying on my ex-husband. And the crazy thing is, I'm not gonna say she has a point, but I do understand a woman's like, I was with this guy for 8 years. How I'm gonna just go find another guy in 3 days when I need something? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, in a week from now, I'm not gonna just pick a guy off a tree, so I gotta have somebody in mind lined up so I can be able to use them to fill that role that I'm no longer married to.
Right.
I
mean, that's an X. That's like an X because women listen, man. Women be making some deep connections, man. That's really the truth. Like guys, if you really look at it, like once we break up with our shorty, they don't try to hit us up. And it kind of speaks to how women kind of really don't care for men as much as men care for women. Men will go back, hey, how you now? I've had this happen miraculously. I've had exes come back and try to holler at me. Or indirectly, like one hit me up and was like, I just was seeing how you was doing because COVID happened and she used COVID to like try to talk to me again. But this happens to women on a daily, like not a daily, maybe like a monthly basis where they ex is like, hey, I was just thinking about you and I was just walking past that carnival we took, back in 2005 and I just thought about when I bought you that cotton candy. Remember how you ate the cotton candy? You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make sure you was okay. Much love. That's it. And men will do it. So like I'm not trying to impede on your relationship that it just seems like friendly, and women will take it as friendly, right? And that's what she's talking about because she understand like this is still my ex. I let him, I gave him access, and once you've had access, you kind of will always have access unless you do some wild shit. So there's good dudes that women have passed up on, and yeah, they will always be able to because those guys are always like will be in their inbox once every 3 months, once every year. Hey, just making sure you out there in the universe still. I ain't feel your force. I ain't feel your motion in the the energy. You know how we had that energy bond, right? Yeah, Mel. Well, hey, I'm just trying to let you know that I miss you. Okay, bye. Happens all the time, man, and that's what she's speaking on.
Yeah, man. I don't like. I can't. But they always got a backup plan, so it is what it is. That's their technique, bro. That's their technique.
But it's the men, Ayo. You can't blame them. Like if the men wasn't doing that shit, because come on, Ayo, you haven't ever seen like, well, not ever seen like, but like ever none of your girls ever told you like when you was like 20 or some shit about like, this dude was hitting me up, my ex was hitting me up. Like just having a conversation, or not even your girl, just having a conversation, being around a bunch of women and shit. And you chilling there, you just listening, just to get a better understanding on what you want to approach, which is women, right? So you just sitting in the conversation, and I know you heard that before. It's like, yeah, my ex just hit me up, and now you got Instagram where people could instantly connect. Somebody from the other side of the country can connect with you. All they need is your handle. That's all they need.
Yeah, it's just we ain't gonna never get away from that kind of stuff. I'm just telling, like, they gonna always have a backup plan. That's just their game. But when you the guy, this is how men want to come home from time to time. Okay, usually every day, but from time to time, this is what men are expecting.
Hi, handsome.
Hey, honey.
I missed you today.
Missed you too. I just want to relax.
I hear you.
Hear me? Okay.
Hi.
Now, you know what's so funny? The people in the comments were like, this ain't funny. Why'd you marry her if you don't want her to talk? I was reading these comments, I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I'm going to tell you why it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just earlier, right? And let me tell you why it's crazy when I read the comments. Oh, that's that. This is why it's so crazy to me. I was listening earlier, right? And people was talking about why y'all mad at Alicia Keys. If her husband ain't mad, why y'all tripping? Why does that not transition over here? She ain't complaining about it. See, people are inconsistent. They're very inconsistent, right? We ain't why do we care? But Dwayne Wade kids, everybody got an opinion on it. But if it's Alicia Keys and the women have to defend her, well, I mean, her husband ain't complaining, so what's the big deal? Inconsistencies. And I read a bunch of these comments. I'm like, wow, they like she should divorce him. I would want to divorce since he don't like being around me. I was like, wow. That's what be going down though.
just based off that, I mean, that could have been just some nice little, full play. That was hot. Shit. I don't know what else to say about that, but people always gonna have their opinions. I loved it. I thought it was dope.
Bro, when is the last time a woman said, I got some amazing news to tell my man, and he's gonna love it? And you was like, yo, y'all really learned something today. Almost never. I hate to tell women, we like y'all, we like being around y'all, all the good stuff, but y'all not really like that interesting like y'all think y'all are. When we come home and we chilling, the stuff that y'all tell us is not life-changing. It's just how your day went, what you thinking about. So you can't be expecting us to think we about to get like this mind-blowing conversation from y'all most of the time. It's not going to be that. Let's just be honest. It's not going to be no mind-blowing conversation. So half the time, just be quiet. It's okay. It's okay. Just be quiet. It's no problem.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with a little silence when a man's nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all, right?
Because, I gotta give you a little pushback on that, though.
Okay, go ahead.
The only pushback is that a part of being with a woman is having to listen to her. That is a part of their personality that they like to indulge in. They like being able to talk about pointless things and little dramas at work. And sad to say, yeah, that's why. Sad to say, yup. As a man, you're gonna have to listen to her. Now, because if
I make that argument all the time, men just have to deal with things. They know they have to deal with it.
Right.
So,
because then
I
you go.
get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my only pushback is that if you don't listen to her, then you're gonna end up getting more anxiety because she might end up texting a guy, just to have a guy to talk to about her day. So it's like, before you sit there and you start opening up, because all you gotta do was listen.
Why she can't tell a woman?
The thing is, you gotta understand is that you gotta be realistic, though. You gotta be realistic. She's not most women are attractive women that other men want. If she got an Instagram, she got guys hollering at her in her Instagram. That's just a fact. And you gotta play the game. Now, you don't have to play this game. You could be single. But once you get with a woman, there's going to be things you have to do in order to keep like her interest in you, like listening to her. You want to listen to, like me, I listen to my girl. She come back from work with her little, work dramas. I listen to her.
I'm in agreement with you. We
Right.
understand. They ain't talking about nothing important, bro. They not telling you nothing life-changing where you like, wow, what?
That's why I say you gotta smoke. That's why I say weed smoking. See, now a shorty that's off the blunt, she gonna say something important. She gonna make you laugh. All that shit that y'all see, man. That's why I love weed smokers, bro. Because like, damn, yeah, me and you not even meeting the same women. Like, I meet her when she's sober, and then I meet her when she's high, and then she opens up in her brain. That's one thing weed does, is it makes your imagination like just expand incredibly. So, yeah, I've met women that are funny. I've met women that have shed light on some things, that have given me insight on some things. But normally in no smoking type of environments, like where she kind of get high and then like she take off this other cloak that I guess women wear, and then she's goofy and she's saying funny little witty things. It all kind of happens, Aaron. I said that's why you gotta enjoy all different parts of of a human. You want to be around people that drink, but they not like crazy drunks who get violent and shit, but they like to drink, and you get to know that person. And you get to know the person that like to smoke, and he just chilling, and this motherfucker hitting you with mind-blowing ideas just back to back, and he could just write a 16 off the hip. It's nothing. This is a whole different life. I can't even imagine like not like all the people that I would miss out on, because like what would I do if I was going out to the club? I'm just out at the club, okay, like what's gonna get me to dance? Like it's 80 people in this club or 100 people. Well, like a lounge. I don't really go to clubs, but it's 100 people in this lounge. What's gonna loosen me up to make me want to go on the dance floor? If I'm completely sober. Like I've seen dudes. I brought dudes to the club, and they never got off the bleachers, because in Miami they have bleachers like in high school in most of the clubs, and it kind of surrounds the outer layer, and then the dance floor is in the middle. So it's kind of like you in like a little stadium in most of these lounges. So you just see these dudes, they'll just sit down. The guy that has never like he won't even have a drink. I'm not saying you gotta smoke, but like have a drink or something. He'll just sit there. He won't even like like a girl try to grab him, come dance. He won't even take the hand. I'm like, yo, bro.
Hey man, sometimes guys they just don't be into some stuff, bro. They just don't.
I think they just need to loosen up, man. I think we got a lot of pressures on our shoulders as humans, man. We need a little loosen up once a month, twice a month at the most. Won't do you no harm. I know doctors, physicians, I know cops, police officers that will take a blunt, not a blunt, never a blunt, but they'll have their little THC pen that they hit once, twice every night, just to.
All right, we're not about to be advocating for this.
All right, yeah,
we're not doing it, okay? I want to talk about if you have a black mom, okay?
I have a black mom. Of course, I'm not spending the night at nobody's house, and they're not spending the night here. I have a black mom. Of course, she's not one of my little friends. I have a black mom. Of course, I better know my schoolwork like I know all them songs. I have a black mom. Of course, I better turn all these lights off. What's wrong with you? I have a black mom. Of course, we keep all my grocery bags. I have a black mom. Of course, she calls me everybody else's name except for mine. I have a black mom. Of course, I better stop running in and around this house, letting all that good air out. I have a black mom.
Oh,
I could barely hear her. What the words she was saying.
Cause she talks like a baby. Well, I shouldn't say a baby, a young child. So she talks really fast and kind of. She's not. But I caught all of it. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. Let all the air out, the good air out the house. I guess that's what it's like when you have a black mom.
They definitely be more strict than most families that I've been, like Italians. Well, no, Italians are kind of strict, crazy too. But like, it's different. It's different versions of white people. It's just like it's different versions of black people. Yeah, I would definitely say black women have more of a character, as moms.
You might have missed a video earlier where it was talking about interracial dating, and the black woman was like, I can't do it because I want to be able to say the N-word, right? That was one of her reasons for why she liked black men. She could be able to say the N-word, right?
That's crazy.
Hey,
she kept it 100 though.
She did.
She kept it 1,000. I ain't gonna hold it. I rock with her.
And it's fair to say that, right? So I want you to listen to this story here, right? And see maybe if it makes sense.
My boyfriend and I are in a wonderful relationship. He loves me a lot, and I love him. We go on dates, we see each other's family, and we've been dating for 10 months. When he drinks, he can become a completely different person. He has been rude to people in public and can even be mean to me.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
Now.
Do you know how embarrassing that is? When you're like, he doesn't mean it.
Last week, we were at a friend's house. We were drinking, playing games, eating food, chilling. Oh, Shannon the bush. Okay. I don't believe he was that far gone, especially as he fully remembers this.
Okay.
But I can't even remember what was said before, but then he utters the words, I wish you were white.
No.
He said he remembers. No. Things that men should pretend that they have forgotten, they will remember.
Oh my gosh. Why is it when it's time for men to really lie, they never lie?
He is a fully white man, upper middle class, with zero friends of color. And all of his exes are white.
Wow. That's
You're an experiment.
She's a, what do they call that thing? No. What's that thing called?
Diversity hire.
Wow.
Now, the reason why it's interesting is, do you think what black women believe? Dang, if I date outside my race, like deep down inside, does he wish I was a white woman? Do they believe that that's because remember the other woman said I can't say the N-word, so she feels some type of barrier there. Do you believe
Right.
deep down in their mind, they be like, he probably wish he was with a white girl instead of me?
It all depends on. She says something important. Who his exes are. Now, if you go back, you be like, yo, who was your last ex? And it was a black woman, and then the other one was a black woman too. Yeah, I don't think that woman would think that. But it's really all depends on the character of the guy. I know white dudes that only date black women, and I ask them why, and they be like, because I don't want to date somebody that look like my mom. And I be like, that's why I kind of don't like never really dated a light skinned woman, because I don't want to date some like. But so, yeah, some dudes really just be like, yo, I like black women, so. That was crazy though. I don't know why he just like jump off the hinges on her like that. I think she was a fetish.
So, but here's a question then. Here's a question. So if black women are saying we got options too, I usually only date black men. Are you telling me other groups of people should be scared of them if it's a first time dating out and they only have dated black men? Because it's the same scenario, just they didn't say it out loud.
Though. Hold up.
It's the same scenario. It's just they haven't said it out loud. So I don't know.
Yo, what's gonna happen is if the dude see that she was only dating black men and now she dating a white dude, I mean, I don't know. Like, it all depends, man. A lot of white dudes be oblivious to this colorism shit, bro.
Yeah.
But he might harbor some form of jealousy if like they're at a, let's say if they go to a barbecue and this black dude's there and they having conversations and she's like able to say nigga to them, and they reminiscing about black music, stuff like that. So he might get a little jealous, but that's natural, man. That's natural. You gotta understand that these are natural emotions. That's gonna be natural. Just like if a black dude go and same thing. I don't want to be like a run-on story, but same thing.
Ah, my friend, I don't know. I see now.
What you think?
You got to be worried now. Now if you ain't never dated out before, why you pick me? So guys, as we hearing women say, we got options too. They need to stay away from those women.
Nah, slow down, Aaron. Slow down. Why you pick me? Give me your answer to that.
What they gonna tell you? Like no, honestly, what they gonna tell you?
No. It's happening to you in your head, right? And you asking the white girl, why you pick me? No. She asking you why you pick. No. You asking her why you pick me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my answer would be? I'll tell you what my answer would be. Because I'm me. There's only one Aaron. No. There's only one Sherelle. There's only one Granville. What up, Sherelle? There's only one Beans. There's only one April Orchard. Miss Best. There's only one of one, each one of us. So that's the only reason I need right there. You gotta, the confidence has to always shine through at the right moments, and at that moment, like a man can't be thinking like that, or you're gonna end up damaging the relationship. What's up,
What's going on, Sherelle? How you doing?
Hey, twin. I'm doing okay. How you doing?
You good? You
Came up
didn't
here
want
to be
to
a
comment
part
on
of the
this video,
show.
right? You didn't want to comment on this video. You just
No,
pointed
next
out.
one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure that you didn't have nothing on this one. Because this next one gonna be even better. Okay. I really like this video. Check this one out.
No, wait, what'd you say? I want to tell you the same thing. Were you going to tell me I'm beautiful?
It's like walking by 6 feet away, but are you from the States?
I'm from the States, yeah.
All the dudes from the States are incredible.
And you, where are you from?
No, I'm from Wales, England.
She said incredible.
Okay, cool. Damn, wish you weren't married, single. It says single and looking here, though.
No, it was the sticker that's on your frog ticket. Can I put it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
When did you get these tattoos?
When I was 18 and 19. I'm
How old are
28.
you now?
I'm 28 now, so.
Look about 22, you nutter. There he is.
Hey.
I'm just like, look at these Americans.
Did you say period? That's
Cool guy.
He doesn't care.
Cool guy.
Anyway, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Are later?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where are you going?
I live here, so.
You live here?
Yeah.
Oh, also, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday! Aw.
Thank you. So you didn't tell me where to go.
What do you?
Good, like R&B and hip hop.
No, wait, what'd you say?
You
I want to tell you the same thing. Were you going to tell me I'm beautiful?
I just gotta know, Lee. If that was your girl, would she still be your girl?
Would she still be my girl? Yeah. Yeah, she can acknowledge another man. Yo, listen, man, all that stuff that we do, as much as y'all want to be all so jealous and those emotions, all it does is hurt our society. I'm telling you, guys, man, listen, yeah, nah, she would still be my girl. I don't really care what nobody think at this point. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I know who I am, and she has done nothing here but tell this man that he's a beautiful human being, and it's crazy. And now, yo, it's crazy because you walk around, and I'm always outside, and yo, I look at white women, they smile at me, hi, right? Look at white men, they smile at me, hi. I'm in the elevator with a black dude, he don't smile, he don't say nothing, right? I'm in the elevator with a black woman, she don't smile, she don't say nothing. Like this, like the way that we think, this right now, where I'm being asked, yo, would you let your girl do it? Oh nah, you a simp. Oh, you a beta male. Oh, you a all that bashing. And then y'all wonder why when we go outside, unless you know that person for real, black people do not be saying anything to each other.
Okay, so listen to what just happened. First thing he said, "Hey, where you going?" She's like, "Oh, my husband's right behind me." But she said, you're so." I don't know if she said you're gorgeous, you're so beautiful, whatever she said, right? And then he's like, "Hey, stop."
Sexy. Did she say
right?
sexy?
And then she said, "Oh, but my husband's right behind me."
Right? Okay.
Which means she was trying to say what she was trying to say and keep it stepping because her husband is right behind her. So she wanted to whisper that, like, "Dang, you look good," and keep it moving. He stopped her like, yo, you look good. My husband is there. Basically letting them know.
That's
like
a crazy assumption though, because
okay,
she just
watch it again.
Okay,
Because maybe you think I'm assuming something.
Okay.
Yeah, watch it again.
No, wait, what'd you say?
You are so cute.
I want to tell you the same thing. Were you going to tell me I'm beautiful?
My husband is like walking by 6 feet away, but you are beautiful. You from
You see, my husband is walking by like 6 feet away, but you're so beautiful. This is what she said. So her body language was like, dang.
All right, wait, stop. I don't see no body language, bro.
Okay,
I don't see
all
no
right,
body
okay.
language.
You don't see no body language?
She's,
Okay.
She's unveiling that her husband, letting him know I am married, right? She didn't just go, you sexy, right? And yo, and that's why I rock with her. And yo, that's why you gotta go after the rare ones. She rare air. You can't even understand it because you rarely ever see her women like her. But she kept it 1,000, and she wanted to just let another man know because she actually loves men, right? America is creating women that kind of gonna hate men, right? Unless they got financials, I hate them. I don't like them. I don't need them around. They can't bring no value to me. I can do everything they can do. This right here is a woman that values men, right? And peep how she did not use the word sexy. She could have called this man sexy. She called him cute, then she called him beautiful. And that was it. And then she gave compliments not on look how toned you are, but his tattoos. She didn't go, wow, look at your body. None of that, bro. Like, it's crazy how American people are, man. How jealous we are. It's ridiculous.
States.
I'm from the States, yeah.
All the dudes from the States are incredible.
And you, where are you from?
No, I'm from Wales, England, the UK.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, wish you weren't married, single. It says single and looking here, though.
No, it was the sticker that Sonia Frog gave me. Can I put it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
When did you get these tattoos?
Did you see that? You see that, Lee? There's something like
she was admiring his body.
No. There's a touch barrier with women. There's a touch barrier. All right. You can't
explain that. What you mean a touch barrier? Meaning that men have a barrier.
A woman don't like to be touched, especially if she don't.
It's cap.
No, it's not cap. Ask any woman. There's a touch.
Look
barrier.
at this interaction right now. If she was single and he walked up and touched her, I think she'd be cool with it. Come on, you can't deny that.
Okay, you're making my point though.
Okay.
For example, right? We've already discussed there's harassment in the workforce, right? If the right guy says something like, "Hey, Suzanne, let's go out to lunch or something," that ain't harassment. But if Bobby comes in with his glasses on and snot coming out. Says, "Hey, Suzanne, let's go to lunch." Excuse me, that's inappropriate. We're our coworkers. So we understand the difference of if a woman is into you and she likes you, you can get away with different things and it's perceived differently. You'd agree, yes?
Yes.
So she not doing that with every guy that walked by there. If a guy walked up and wanted to hug her, every guy wouldn't be allowed to do that. You agree?
Of course. I agree.
So it's clear she has enough attraction to him that she's fine with hugging him. Agree?
And you knew that was going to be my trifecta, that there's a level of an attraction. So that's why I'm saying you saying that point of being like women don't like to be touched is wrong. If you are if you meet the level of attraction,
there is
she
a
does
touch
not
barrier
mind
for
you
women.
touching her.
So you don't think women have a touch barrier where
look,
Go ahead.
all I want you to do is just understand and add the fact that only if you are not if you do not meet that standard of attraction, there is a touch barrier.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So she's letting her husband know, like, this attractive man, I don't have a problem with him touching me, maybe even hugging me, because he's attractive.
Yeah. And guess what? I bet you her husband is attractive. And the thing about attractive people, they don't have, and also this is a different country, so they probably, Americans are, we kind of wild, man. Like crazy jealousy, delusional. Everybody got a gun. Keep away from me type of energy. That's American. Even though I love Americans, but that's our energy. This is a different country. So her husband probably attractive too, probably in shape too, and he doesn't mind her admiring somebody, another man, just like she probably don't mind the same thing. And I can clearly see that she doesn't. So, and I just love the way she went about it. She didn't call him sexy. She let him know, yo, my husband right down this, right down the thing. So don't try to like do nothing crazy, but I am, because usually think about this, man. You walk down the street and this woman be like, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. Even he said, I kind of wish you wasn't married. I think he did say that, because any man would think that. Yeah, but it's not wrong with him saying that. He's just being we try to punish everything, like we try to punish everything. Yo, you shouldn't feel attracted to her. That's basically what you're saying when we go, he shouldn't say that. You shouldn't be attracted to my wife. Why not? My wife's attractive. So again, man, America has really turned us into like the society of people that are like that have these wild guards up. Wild guards. Go ahead.
I don't know, Sherelle, you agree with Lee?
That's what I was understand. Yeah. I mean, I think I would say like if you're married, like complimenting or flirting with somebody else is disrespectful. But I think it's the way we socialize in America, and I think that's what Lee is saying. He's saying like, of course it's not normal here because this the way that we're socialized. And then he's saying like to take it to Black people, we're so socialized to the point where we feel like it's okay to mug people or be rude to anybody that we don't personally know. And he said it but in other countries they're more freeing, or other races of people they're more freeing of just being able to give a compliment and things like that or whatever. And I mean, like, cause like we don't have a problem when we do it with women. Like, if I see a random woman on the streets, I'm always like, oh my God, you look so pretty. I like your makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like randomly you can do that or whatever. But like when you're in a relationship and your husband is there and you compliment a man, that's nothing or whatever, it could be deemed disrespectful. Even though men are always looking at other women, but whatever.
Yeah, but touching them is different. Okay, so that's interesting. That is interesting.
Yeah, but women have a touch barrier, but women's touch barrier consists of touching them. It doesn't consist of touching other people, because women just, if women want to touch you, they put their hands on it. That's weird. That a woman will touch a man, she just doesn't want a random man to touch her, but she'll touch a random man. Like if they see a fine man, he's walking around with his shirt off. Women will walk up to him and touch his chest. Ooh, you so fine. Touch his arms and stuff like that. Now, just imagine if she's a fine woman with a nice chest, and a group of men ran up to her and started touching her boobs and saying, "Ooh, you fine," and touching all on her body. She goes, the touch barrier is don't touch me. I can touch you, but don't touch me. So, But I do think that like other races of people are really, really nice and they're really, really fluid in that complimenting other people and stuff like that. I don't think they take it as disrespect because they're also swingers. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
I
they're freak
agree.
people.
I
They're
agree,
freak
bro.
people.
They
Listen.
They're the leaders of cucks and
Do y'all see how close
everything.
she is to this man? Like
What?
this is interesting. Y'all don't see how close she is to this man.
Oh my
They be
god,
cucks
yo,
and everything,
I
huh,
see.
Lee?
No, like I've had experiences like with couples. Let me say this: like I've been on South Beach just chilling, drinking, and like people try to approach me, and I obviously said no. But usually they had like an accent, and yeah. So, but she's really close to him. Yeah, Aaron, she close to him. She called this man beautiful. Listen, there's nothing wrong. Listen, man. Matter of fact, don't listen to me. I have a different type of mindset, right? This will get other people. This will get us hurt in America. Don't really listen to what I'm saying, okay? Don't do this stuff here. Maybe when you go to a different country, you could do this stuff, but don't do this shit in America. But yeah, this will happen to you, Aaron. If you walking down the street with your button off, with all the buttons off, right? And you walk down the street, and you know what I'm saying? You've been working out. Yeah, I'm telling you, a shorty gonna
They're
come
gonna
up
walk up to you and grab your
try
big
to
old head and be like, "Hey."
and try to yeah. And then like the thing is, that's why I love their relationship, and I don't even need to know the dude because you could tell that she feel free enough where she don't think this guy gonna come. And Sherelle, I'm pretty sure you can understand me because you probably have women around you or known women that have been in DVs. She don't feel right now in no way in harm. She don't feel like she gonna get attacked, shot down because she too close to it. You saw Aaron. Oh, she was too. You feel me? Like it's man. Like I just wish we spread love here, but it don't matter because you can always get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can always get up out of here and really enjoy people. Like man, you go to different countries and like man, we was in. Not even gonna say the country, but we was in a different country, and they were just grabbing my girl and just taking pictures of her because she was dark skinned. Just grabbing her, taking pictures with her and shit. And then what? What? I'm supposed to be like, yo, don't enjoy this moment. Don't enjoy this moment. Don't be like they was kind of worshiping my shorty.
Right.
Like, well,
Lee, have you ever went to Bourbon?
Like,
you ever been to New Orleans for Mardi Gras? It's the same. Like at Mardi Gras
Nah, I
time,
haven't
it don't matter who's married. Everybody's just grabbing each other. They're all drunk. Everybody's happy. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. And it's like it could be a man and he'll grab you and be like, you're so beautiful. And then he'll grab his wife and be like, look at her. She's so beautiful. And his wife will be like, you're so beautiful. And then it's like 10 people telling you, you're so beautiful. What it is, bro. People just be happy. When people be happy, they just be like spreading the love. Down.
Yeah, like it is. It's the complete opposite in this, in this country. So like, this is the way it should be. And in other countries, if you've been in other places, you'll understand that people are just nice and they love beautiful people. And that's really what this interaction was. It was dope too. Because she was looking, yeah.
Interesting enough.
What you thinking? What you think, Aaron?
What you thinking, Aaron? Because
Aaron, like that shit ain't cool.
That shit ain't cool. She too close. Let us know, man.
I don't know. From my personal opinion, I don't really give a damn, right? I look at it in the lens of what is normal behavior, acceptable behavior. Can a man get away with this? You know what I'm saying? Compared to that. And I thought it was just an interesting interaction. I mean, like she stopped. She said, my husband is right behind. There's a reason she said that. Like, I read into things too much, but let me ask you this, Lee. Do you know any guys that slept with married women?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. That sticks out to me. It sticks out to me.
That's reality, though, my boy. That's reality. Like
the compliment plus, oh, my husband's right behind, like putting you on game alert. To me, I'm sorry. If she was up to nothing, she shouldn't even have to say that if you think they had that type of relationship. That's just my opinion. I think that part's a little off.
Let me ask you this, then, Ayo. Let me ask you
Maybe
this though.
she's saying it like I'm not trying to come after you. I'm just giving you a compliment. Like I got a husband, I'm married, I'm good. I just want to give you a compliment. I think you're a handsome, and that's just what it is. Nice to meet you. Hey,
Right.
hi,
In a
bye.
way, I think that's what it was. I mean, like he had his camera out, so he was getting a little, but overall, I didn't really. Even when she came in for the hug, she just like tightened up and kind of just like let her hug. That was it,
You
And
didn't
it's
say
her
her.
birthday.
Okay.
Hold up, last point. It's her
Why
birthday.
are you telling a stranger it's your birthday?
What?
What? For Houston, when I was outside for my birthday, strangers was giving me money and everything. For real, in New Orleans, you put a pin on, with $1 on it. It says it's your birthday, and then random people in the streets give you money. What are you talking about? You tell random people all the time it's your birthday, and then everybody gets excited, and be like, "It's your birthday," you know? You can tell you don't be having fun, Aaron.
Yo,
Boring in the house.
damn, bro.
In the house, bored in the house. He in the
All right,
house,
so let me ask you
bored.
this,
Yep.
Ayo. What? All right, you have this group of people, right, who are fluid, right? It seems like they're fluid. They're people that, like Sherelle said, would be open relationship type of people who don't have a jealousy type of tendency, right? Where maybe the husband looked back, saw it, and just was like, "Oh, all right, she just admiring somebody," and went and what I'm saying, like did his own little spin around where he was, right?
Then invite them
Didn't
home.
even wait, nah,
If you gonna sell, they got open swing and all this type of stuff. That's the perfect guy to invite them.
No, because okay, maybe that did happen. Who knows, right? But my thing is this, right? These people both do not control this emotion that makes people angry, right? You look so frustrated. You looked up in the sky when you just said what you said. What group of people do you think are happier? The people that take everything personal and think it's all about respect, right? It's all about respecting me and respecting me and respecting me. It's not about really being truthful, because this is her truth. She thought this man was handsome and she wanted to let him know that. That was her truth right there at that moment. What
Can I ask you this question
So-
then? No, I'll hear you. Let me ask you this question. When a woman says, "When I'm in love with my man, I don't see no other man," they lying, right?
Yes, they definitely lying. And if you believe that, you are a fool. You are a fool.
Okay, so my question is, my question is, why do women say that then?
Because man, I mean, it's a hard truth, but yeah, I mean, you know what? That's for them to figure out.
Exactly.
That's for those men to figure out.
Exactly.
It's not for me to figure out. I can never be that man.
But no, I'm not frustrated by it. I don't personally care. Like in the sense of I wouldn't care if a girl gives a guy a compliment. That don't bother me at all.
When you're in love with a man, it is really so hard to see past him.
Apparently not. Lee said you a
Doesn't
lie.
mean that other people don't. It doesn't mean that exist or you don't see. But when you madly in love, most people aren't in love. They're just in relationships. When you madly in love with somebody, this is obsessions. Yeah, they're not in love.
You know why? Because madly in love is not a good thing.
Yeah, y'all don't, but it feels amazing. Yeah, to be madly in love, you have to be like a lot of delusional. You know what I'm saying? And that delusion reminds you of not just other people, but of truths, of reality, of a lot of things. But that delusional love all the way in, it feels amazing. It's just you wake up and he's all you think about. He's all you think about all day. Then he's all you think about when you go to sleep. What do you mean you don't want to eat? You don't want to do anything. You just want to. You want to just consume him and just shrink yourself down and become a part of his DNA. Yeah, that's that love. Most women don't love niggas like that. They probably love one nigga like that, and then they realize how dangerous it is to love somebody like that. And they
Yo,
probably
Aaron,
got
do you
hurt.
think men want to be lied to by women? You think that
Yep.
like when it comes to these emotions that we should understand should be just human nature, like men see attractive women, some men turn their head even when they girl right there, and the fact that they don't actually express it to the woman is really the thing that makes them the maddest. Let me know. so we can actually, you know, enjoy this moment together in a way, and I can feel more free. But I feel like what you speaking on is like men not really wanting to open up that aspect on the woman's side.
That's because
men definitely do it.
No,
Like,
so as long as women are honest about it, so as long as they're like, oh yeah, you know, man, these other guys are attractive. I see them. As long as they're honest about it, sure. The problem is women lie too much. That's the problem. They lie too much.
Why do you think they lie?
Because they say things like when I'm with my man, I can't see other men. When I love my man, I don't even see other guys.
No, but I'm asking you, why do you think they lie?
Why do I think they lie?
The answer is simple.
Because if they told the truth, then maybe men wouldn't like them as much.
Okay.
Like if they tell you, I really do want 3 or 4 guys, you know what I'm saying? I really do. I don't want to just be with one guy. I want to do all this stuff too. Guys probably won't like them as much. And they have to lie in order to get guys to think that they're these type of women when they're not.
Okay, well, men are doing the same thing. Men are lying. Men won't just say, I really just want you to put tape on your mouth, bend over, and pull your pants down, right? Like, men won't say that either.
Men are not liars. No, so let me tell you this. 99%.
Men are not liars. That was a lie right there from a man's mouth.
You ain't even
that was crazy, yo.
You ain't even let me say what I was
That was
say.
crazy.
Men are not liars. Women know for like 99% of women will say all men are dogs. That's what they will say. That's what come out of their mouth. And there's a hope.
99% of women will say that.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Women are
what
naturally
got to do with men wanting to say exactly what they really want to say.
I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it down. In order for a woman to deal with a man, she has to lie in hope that he's something different from her real live life experience. Oh, my grandpa cheated on my grandma. Oh, my brother be cheating on his girl. Duh. Most of these women don't have an example of a man not cheating on any woman until they death. They don't have examples of that. So men don't lie. They kind of show you exactly who you are. Have you heard that saying? Look, if a woman really into you, she'll lie to herself.
Bro, men be lying about being married. Men be lying about not having kids. Men be lying about where they work at. They be lying about how much money they have. They drugs.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So when women say, I don't
men
just
be lying on these panels to y'all. They lie to y'all. Like the men lie to y'all. So why don't you think they lie to us?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know about the men don't lie.
Because y'all let them lie to y'all, and y'all. Ain't nobody lying to me. Ain't nobody lying to me.
You remember everybody used to get on Fight Club and say they made 6 figures. At one point, every nigga on YouTube swore to God they made over 6 figures.
And who believed them?
And they was rich and they was getting to the bag.
And who believed? This is what I'm saying. It's on me.
You believe them?
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah, they getting that money.
I don't care. I don't care what somebody else is doing. And they real world, it don't have no.
You lie. You be saying you broke, and you live in a basement. That's not the truth.
It is the truth.
You say you broke. You got no money. You make $12 an hour. You live in a basement at your mama house.
$13.
And you say you 5'5". And you say 5'5". And you say you 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
You're lying. All of those are lies. Tiki said he 5'8", live with his mama. He lying. Y'all all lie.
Nah, he ain't lied. The difference is, see, these people can't lie to you if you said, these guys be liars. I don't trust them. Can't nobody lie to you if you don't trust them. So why you just giving away trust and believe that people telling the truth?
Y'all be lying. And you say you an incel. You lie all the time. An incel.
You just said you boring. You don't never leave the house. Didn't you?
But incel, you was in a relationship for a long time, so you not an incel. And you
don't know that.
You was on Hamp show saying that you was an incel because you was a liar.
Nah, I'm an incel.
You was a liar, and you. So why you gonna say men don't lie and your ass be lying?
No, So men don't be lying. Men show you exactly who they are, and you create in your mind who you want them to. But see, I don't be having a problem. I don't be having a problem with women lying to me.
Lee, you ever told a lie before? I'm asking Lee, has he ever?
Lee don't be lying. Lee tell the truth.
Whatever. Men in the chat, y'all ain't never lied. Yeah, they lied. Y'all lied a lot.
Nah, they didn't. Men in the chat don't be lying.
They be lying.
You see, I played a video earlier, right, of this young black lovely woman that said, "Look, I got a backup plan. Because she needed to have a backup plan for whatever reason, right?" And Lee was like, "That's kind of normal." Orchid said, "Everybody lies." No, they don't. And even if you think they lie, they ain't got to lie to you. They ain't got to lie to you. How can somebody lie to you that you don't believe?
Because a lie is a lie. You don't have to believe in it for it to be a lie.
Sure
a lie could be told. You don't have to believe me. So if I get up here, if I say, "My name is Sherelle, and I'm the president of the United States," that's a lie. I just told a lie. Now you don't have to believe me, but just because you don't believe me don't mean that it's not a lie that I just told.
I didn't believe you. It ain't no lie.
So you have to believe in something for it to be true?
Yes.
That's cap.
No, you have to believe in something for it to be true. If you don't believe it's true, it ain't true. And no matter what world you live in,
they got 49ers. They got 49ers fans right now who can't believe they lost the Super Bowl. Now they still dealing with the process. They really can't believe. They refuse to believe that the 49ers lost. Does that change the fact that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they probably lying.
Oh, thank you. I finally defeated him. Win is a win.
You ain't defeat me. I'm
yes,
going
I
by
did.
what you said.
My logic
I'm
won.
by what you said, because I don't think you're lying. So you must be telling the truth about people lying. So I agree with you.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I made you concede. Y'all see I got him, huh? Somebody write this in the comments. It's timestamp this. Clip it. Send it to me in my DMs. Yeah.
It's actually because I'll be trying to move on to the next video, but whatever.
Feed Aaron O.
I don't take the small wins, but small fishes should take the small fish. Okay. To the next video. Thank you very much.
Single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, I got a dick appointment coming.
With who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
It's kind of more complicated. Like, I'm seeing.
Ladies, it's starting to look worse and worse for y'all for the men to believe that y'all could just be friends with guys. It's starting to look worse and worse for y'all. That's my best friend. It's looking bad. Okay, I'm going to say that now. It's looking real bad. One day after 2-year relationship, you got a appointment. One day after with your best friend. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. And Lee said, girls need to be more friendly. Guys be jealous. That man was just like Lee told him to be. Stop being jealous, man. Like your girl look good. She gonna have all type of friends. He did exactly what Lee told him to do. Let your girl have best friends. You been jealous. You been sensitive. You sensitive American. He said, all right, you right, homie. I need to stop this jealous tendencies. She be friends with whoever she wants. If she says she my girl, it's cool. And dun 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 dun. You break up with her, and people get back together after a breakup for a day or two, right? She broke up with him in one day. She's smashing another guy, and it's her best friend. Dang, this is cold game right here. And this is the game that men will be experiencing as they listen to Lee. Because Lee says
that girl was white.
We don't know what she is.
She black?
I don't know. Well, no, she probably not black. I don't know
Yeah,
what
she
she is.
ain't black. Yeah. All right. Black
what
women
you
don't
said?
do that.
Black women don't do that?
No.
Really? Okay.
That's right. That ain't our problems. Ladies in the chat, they got nothing to do with us. Unless it's Lindsay. That's your people, Lindsay. Get them. We're not participating in it. Stop trying to find a black woman saying the same thing. You try
in the event that things don't work out, there is a person in my mind that I would just be like, hey, what you doing?
And y'all wonder why men go through trust issues that they go through.
You don't need that spare tire until your shit busts. While
She not black, she African.
rolling, I'm not thinking about that tire that's in the trunk right now. It's just in the trunk.
My thing is, you can have a contingency plan, but it shouldn't need to include a whole nother person that you got lined up. Your contingency plan could be you're in great shape. So now you could be back on the dating scene and you're not having problems finding somebody new.
If I was to break up with my husband and we were to get a divorce, I don't want to have to rely on my ex-husband now for certain things. Like if I want to go out, I can't call my ex-husband. If I want to have sex, I don't want to have to call my ex-husband.
What that mean? She didn't have sex with nobody. She just said she got plans and all that.
You right.
And she probably African. She look African. She don't look black. The jury out on her. Wow.
She don't look
She look African. She look like a Yoruba. Like she from Yoruba or something. Ugarian or something. Yeah. Or, you know. Me and you know, me and you, we look like regular American black people. She look African.
I look like regular American black.
Yeah, you look like a Negro. Yeah, you look Negro. I look Negro. We twins though, so
Unfreaking believable. I'm disgusted.
I'm saying.
Disgusted.
Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a backup plan if your relationship? Or you gonna cry? You gonna cry? How long you gonna cry for?
I'm not about to cry, but no, I don't have no backup plan. I'm not going. I'm not necessarily like my life don't revolve around women. So I don't be like, oh man, if I ain't got a woman, I got to get another one. I'm not focused on that.
You sure? Live your life without a woman, and it probably be hard for you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're gonna be lost. You're gonna be crying, snotting. You're gonna be lost. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna be snotting. You're gonna be doing lives. You're gonna be singing Usher songs. You know. You're gonna be saying, "Baby, come back."
Because there ain't no woman.
You're gonna be You're gonna be calling her phone, saying, "I'm sorry, take me back." You're gonna be showing up at her job, stalking her, stuff like that. You know.
Not me.
You know, tell her you're gonna be, threatening to do stuff to yourself and stuff. Yep.
Nah, not me. I ain't that interesting. I'm boring.
Ain't that about you? It's about her. Duh.
If you think you're lonely now,
You're gonna be listening to them songs. You're gonna be drinking. You don't even drink. You're gonna be drinking yourself to sleep. You're gonna have to pop the Benadryls, Aaron. You ain't gonna be able to snore. You gonna have to pop the Benadryls. Like you ain't gonna be able to take it.
I definitely do not drink. Okay. Shout out to K-State Dreaming, says salute to the chat panel. Okay, what up? Not me. You know what's interesting, right? The girls always say guys of other races, they just know they're supposed to provide for the woman. They just know this stuff. That's what they be saying. I only got to deal with this with black men. I be hearing that, like, dang, only black men you got to deal with this? Let Let me see if the internet say differently.
Normally and typically in an Arab household, the man usually is the provider financially, and that's just how it is.
That is just something I wasn't prepared for.
Oh. An Arab woman says, usually in an Arab household, the man is just a provider. That's just the way it is. The man responds, that's just the way it is. Things will never be this. Listen, the man responds, I was not prepared for that. Okay. That's what the man said.
Most Arab women expect that.
Just like most American people expect the woman to contribute half, or not half, just contribute.
But you're not dealing with an American woman.
No, but she'd have to deal with some of my things though too.
Woo-wee. And that's the point I want you guys to realize, okay? She said, conform to what I want, boy. All right? It's what my expectation is of you as a man. Because you're not dealing with an American woman. And he goes, you're not dealing with an Arab man, so you need to adjust too. See, a smart person would have already thought about that. Oh, yeah, I'm not dealing with an Arab man. But no, because you want what you want, it supersedes your thinking. It supersedes it. And this is the type of stuff that is irritating.
This was definitely not what I wanted to hear. I thought Moroccan women prioritize family over material things.
See, that is actually what a lot of men believe when they deal with non-American women in particular. They think women be prioritizing family and not material things. That's what they be thinking. They don't necessarily think about the money aspect as much because they assume they ain't worried about no money. They love family. They don't need much, just like most men don't need much. But sometimes you find out.
And I was not anticipating that it would mean I have to be the sole provider for a household.
Ooh, he said, and this is a man of other race that they say, I was not anticipating that I would have to be the sole provider of the household. That's what he said. Not my words, his words.
I didn't sign up for this.
He didn't sign up for this.
Normally and typically in an Arab.
The man said, I did not sign up for this. Now, Sherelle, do you agree that the Arab woman needs to come back down to reality and go, look, you need to adjust what you want in a man because you didn't pick an Arab man?
Yeah, she's gonna have to adjust, but she should have just picked the Arab man because American men totally different, no matter what race. Well, I don't know. It all depends on like how you was raised and stuff like that or whatever. But yeah, the Western society, American society, men are definitely not leaning towards being a sole provider no more. With the women being in the workforce, the way that we're in the workforce in America, they don't necessarily follow that in like Arab countries. Their women aren't like where our women are, right? They're not as educated. They don't have like access to jobs. They know, stuff just pushing women into particular jobs, trying to build a status quo and stuff like that or whatever. So they're not competing financially on any type of level. The Arab men, they got it. So it makes more sense for them to, be the breadwinners and the woman to stay in their roles. And, so she should probably just be with an Arab man.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. She probably should be but she obviously didn't pick one. Why do you think she didn't pick one?
I think they're stricter. I think Arab men are stricter.
Thank you for acknowledging there's a reason why sometimes women go away from certain things because they were hoping to get the same benefits, but not conform to their requirements of those same benefits. Thank you very much. Okay, and that's what happened in the U.S. By the way, the women wanted the men to stay the exact same. They just want to be able to make money and not have to do what they was told because they make money, but still stay the way that you are. That's exactly what happened in the U.S., by the way.
Yeah.
Now, Coco Jones, is that her name? Is she a singer?
And an actress.
Oh, she's an actress. Okay.
She sings too, though.
She sing? Is she good at singing? I don't know. I don't listen to her.
She can sing good, and she's The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Remember that show with Will Smith on it?
Yes. She's in
Okay,
that.
so yeah, Will Smith started a new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where he re-aired it with different people, and she's Hillary. She's the sister Hillary.
No, Hillary light skin.
Yeah, but now they have a dark skinned Hillary and a dark skinned Carlton.
You ruining the
The whole family dark skin.
They ruining the classic then.
What?
That's like changing Aunt Viv mid season.
The show was still
Viv
fire though.
I ain't watching.
And Viv dark
You
skin too.
you still watch every other episode after that. Say you didn't though.
Listen, the original
Uncle Bill
Fresh
dark skin
Prince.
too.
Listen,
She talk about this rebooted Fresh Prince. I ain't watching that. What we doing here?
Yo, it was fire. What you talking about? It was fire. I watched
It really was.
That shit was fire. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, you know what's crazy is did they come out with new did they come out with a new season? Because I remember what was the last damn, I ain't see that in a minute. But did they come out with a new season?
I don't know because you know once he slapped the boy at the Oscars.
Oh, right. Damn.
They
That's
didn't
what
get the
happened.
green light after he got slapped. Yeah. After he slapped
He
Chris
fucked
Rock.
that all up, bro. That shit was live, yo. That shit was so live.
But what about Coco Jones?
Yeah, what happened with Coco? She looked nice too. She looked better
She's
than
so
the other one.
She's so beautiful.
Why can't you just let women be beautiful? Why you got to compare?
Because you compared.
I did not compare. I did not
Yes,
compare.
you did. Yes, you did.
No.
You compared complexions. Yes, you did compare complexions.
No,
You said
she don't
you
fit
said
the
you
same
based it off skin
character.
tone. Based off what? Based off
Based
what?
off
Did you be honest?
the original. Listen, you can't have a Little Mermaid that's white and then recast as the Black Little Mermaid. That's not the same.
But that's not what
Can't
happened
do it because
though.
it's been
They were
done.
both
Haley
colored. They were both
is the new
melanated
mermaid.
people.
Listen,
They were both
and
melanated
people boo. They didn't want to see that. They wanted their nostalgia to be the
still
same
watch Fresh
character,
Prince, man.
and
I ain't
y'all
gonna
know
hold
it.
you.
I'm tired
I
of
still
y'all
watch
ruining classes. But you want to know what Coco Jones said? I'll let you hear it.
Like I'm trying to make sure that when I really meet a person, there's nothing in the back of my mind that makes me feel like I have to have that person. No, I want you to be the icing on the cake, but you're not the cake.
Period.
You know what
Right,
I'm
you need to
saying?
be an addition. That's what it needs to be.
Addition
You're,
only.
you're adding already to what it's on here. It's not giving like we need each other.
Literally, like I
Yeah.
want my life to be so full and my actual self-love to be so high that if you can't top me, if you can't be better than me to me,
it's over.
I don't know why I could. I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know why I would waste my time. My life is way too full for that. Like
Sound like she got
The
options.
woman wants what she wants. She wants
It
what she
sound like
wants.
she got options.
Let me ask you this, Lee. Do you think that anybody should treat you better than you treat yourself?
No.
So you notice she said, if you can't out-treat me better than I treat myself, you can't get with me. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, I realized she was delusional. If you asking me that, I see that like that mindset. I get that she's like it sounds great what she's saying, and it sounds real inspirational and inspiring. But it sounds so far fetched of finding that man. That once she said that, I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I think she's delusional. You know, she's looking for like the perfect guy, not even just the perfect guy, but the perfect guy for her exactly. And I think there's going to be issues, and like two people coming together. You know, none of us are perfect, man. So you're gonna have to deal with some ups and downs. So for her to just act like, yeah, she sounds delusional. That's what you say. 100%. That's what I heard. That's why. But you know, I just let people like that talk. You know, like. Because like I could see if she was saying that and she had the man now, which rarely ever happens, right? You never see that woman like that has the man that they talking about, you know? Like I want this guy as this, that, and the third. And it's like, do you got him now? You know what I'm saying? So Hey, I've seen this conversation so many times. Just let them talk.
Okay, well, Sherelle, what do you think about it? Because you kind of was cheering it.
Now how you gonna tell me what I was doing? I said the woman want what she want. Everybody entitled to want their preference, and she's a beautiful woman. She has money. She has access to be around like a certain status of men. So now I'm saying I'm not gonna be able to be like speak from her understanding of where she coming from because there's levels to this shit, and I'm or whatever. What I would agree with is I think everybody should be full of themselves. I don't think nobody should be looking for somebody to complete them, right? So I think a lot of times that's how people build up like unhealthy codependency or whatever. And I don't think men handle that codependent shit well. A man wants to like be with you. He don't want to have to complete you to where you feel like you can't live or breathe without this man.
Well, let me tell y'all. A man ain't trying to protect something that he don't care if it leave.
It's not about her
No,
leaving. It's about
no.
you don't want to have
Listen,
to complete her. You want her to not have insecurities and low self.
but see, this is the problem.
Y'all
Y'all want
shit to where she's just empty
no,
and you gotta feel.
no. She's doing what women are doing. They don't want to cry no more. Take your butt in the bed, go in there and cry. Because if you want to play this game of dealing with men and having emotions and feelings, you're gonna have to get involved to where you're gonna cry after. It ain't no. I just want to be able to deal with a man that if everything is good, everything is vibing, I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it. But I want to be so full. I want to be so secure and happy in my life that if he did leave, I don't cry the next day. That's what women are trying to accomplish.
Man, you gonna cry
not
anyway.
feeling
Just like
any
I said,
pain.
you gonna cry. You gonna cry. Everybody gonna cry. When you spend enough time with somebody, you get attached to them and you love them, and they become a part of your life. No matter how they leave, whether it's good, bad, whether they die, whatever, you gonna be fucking hurt.
But listen to that
Y'all was sad when Auntie J died, and y'all never even met that lady. You know why? Because we spent enough significant time with her, having conversations with her, to the point where we was attached in a way. So when she died, it shifted our mood. It made us sad. I'm not saying that everybody didn't have a relationship with her like that, but so you telling me that your mood could shift and you could be like, damn, when it comes to a lady on the internet that you never met, but the woman that you lay in the bed with every day, every night, the man that you lay in the bed with every day, every night that you having sex with, and y'all doing all type of nasty stuff with each other and putting each other spit in each other's mouth for years and years and years, that disappears from your life and you don't feel no type of way. That's bogus as hell. Niggas is lying. You gonna be hurt.
That's her argument. I ain't making that argument. She making that argument.
But then she just gotta date niggas that. The crazy thing is, if she date niggas that she don't like and she spend a significant amount of time around a nigga, eventually you either gonna leave that nigga because you can't deal with it, or you newsflash. You're not gonna avoid it. That's the point of emotions and love. You can't avoid it. It's risky. It's some risky shit.
Yeah, that's why I say what she's saying sound good. It sounds good, and this is like the year of like entertaining and like overdoing shit. Like she's gonna be cool with that guy that loves her for her, allows her to be able to be herself and get her point across, and she's ultimately attracted to. I mean, like she's not really gonna be this way, but it sounds good, and women should cheer it on in a way they will cheer it on, but at the end of the day, like there's going to be lows, and if you guys can't get through them lows, or if you can't feel them lows and want to still be with each other, then how you gonna last 20 years? I mean, come on.
Right. Cause you're trying to set it up like women and men are always trying to set up like, I don't need no B, I don't need no man, I don't need no, like, then what are you in a relationship for? Why are you with somebody so you can be like, I don't need this, the moment that something doesn't go your way, I don't need this to, like, you're gonna need something one day. You're gonna need somebody. There ain't 8 billion people in the world because you don't need nobody for nothing.
Let me ask you this, Sherelle.
Yes, you do. You need people.
Right.
What?
So do you think women like this who speak like this, do you think that they are kind of speaking like they want to be single, more or less. Like
I think
they're
they're
more
speaking from a
happy.
place of fear. Speaking from a place of fear and projection, because I think that like influencers and celebrities have an agenda to push, and they're pushing that. But I think behind the scenes, nobody's like that. Like I feel like a lot of times in society where we speak out of fear and we move out of fear, we're so to the point where we've been hurt, right? And nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to invest in their time. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get your time back. That's one thing about it. You can't get your time and your energy and all of that back. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. So when people start making them big investments with their time and their emotions and everything like that, and they end up with hurt and they don't end up with no return on that investment, they start trying to come up with all these ways to be robotic and not to have no feelings and not to have no emotions. But then they want to get in relationships and be in relationships that's robotic and not emotion based. And like, why are you getting rid of your emotions? Don't you dumbasses know that it's literal chemicals in your body that make you emotional? Like, how are you gonna destroy because you're afraid of being hurt? That's some scary ass shit. You're scary. That's all. You're afraid, but you're not gonna change the biology, the biology of your body. You're just gonna try to brainwash yourself into believing something else, and that's not gonna work. It's not.
I mean,
It's gonna be miserable.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this type of talk, I definitely feel like is like a brainwashing in a negative way for sure,
Mhm.
because those type of emotions you want to have, it's unnatural to not want to feel, uh, and
Right.
always be in defense, So I think that's what she's doing. Like she's kind of portraying that, and a lot of women feel like they don't want to be hurt because the stories they've heard. Movies kind of projected a lot too. Oh my God,
Yeah,
the
TV
movies have
shows.
brainwashed the shit out of us.
Yeah. But like even the old
Like,
school people used to like Maze and Frankly, Beverly, they made the song like you need, joy and pain. It's like sunshine and rain. Like that shit go together. Like, baby, you need all of that to blossom. You get mad because a nigga shitted on you, but guess what? Shit is fertilizer. Yeah, all the
right,
food that grows, baby, they put cow manure in there. That's growth. Okay? And it gotta rain. It gotta rain on things for things to grow. It can't always be sunny days. You need all of that to grow, baby. You gotta go through it. Okay? But you gonna come up out of it. You gotta go through all the stages though. Matter of fact, all them rain you appreciate the sunny days more. Okay?
right. I think
Yeah.
I think we need to get used to a lot of women not who just gonna be single, and instead of saying all that stuff she just said, she could have just said, I like being single. I have a lot of options. A lot of men like me. I like a lot of men, and it's fun. I wish she just was like, I wish it evolves eventually to that conversation.
I think they are though. I think a lot of women are like to the point where they want they're getting companionship from their sisterhoods, right? From just having friendships and friendships and filling their lives up with all of these hobbies. I'm a YouTuber and I make music and I make a lot of money. So they're so full and busy in all these other parts of life. They go to brunch, they go to trips, they have an amazing group of female friends, and then they find a man with a good like with good sex, and then they have sex with him so they could get the physical aspect because women have needs just as well as men have needs or whatever. So they got the man who could, they got a man in the backup plan just in case that man stop tripping, and they got them a toy, and they just been making life work like that.
Yeah. And yo, listen. Oof, I mean, damn. More power to him. What you about to play, Aaron?
Oh man. Y'all don't be hilarious.
There are times y'all gotta admit that the
You
other
didn't even
woman
tell us
is
what you
better for
thought.
him. There's times.
What I thought about what?
The Coco
Coco?
Jones thing. Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, that to me is common what women think. They think that they can get rid of all the downside and hurt and only good comes out of it. They'll say things like, I know nobody is perfect and stuff, but they don't want no sadness. And I'm not saying you're supposed to desire it all, but they try to find every way to get rid of all of those aspects. Oh no, if I'll be fine without you. I don't need your money. I want every aspect to not feel any pain or cry or anything. And that's what you keep
That'd be
hearing.
so crazy. That's a lot of hurt talking about you don't need a nigga money. Yes, you do. I need all that nigga money. Don't you talking about you don't need it. Yes, you do. When y'all know billionaires still go to work every day. Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. He still go to work every day. You can never have too much money. That's why y'all broke.
Jeff Bezos is not the richest man in the world anymore because he got a divorce and his wife took probably
And then
almost
he bounced back. So who the
probably
richest man in the world
100
right now?
billion of his net worth away. He
Damn,
would be the
100
richest man in the world had he
billion.
never got a divorce.
He made it back. Who rich now? Who the rich man
100
now?
billion.
The richest man in the
Holy
world
shit.
right now is the CEO of Louis Vuitton.
Ridiculous amount of money.
I think
He's still top
Elon
five.
got bumped down because his stock compensation got voided by a judge, and they're fighting about that. So, but those be
And guess
like,
what? He's still top five, and five of them richest men in the world. They still going to work, and they still making money. They didn't retire because they the richest. They didn't retire because they got 100 billion. If they ain't retired after they got 100 billion, you do not get to make 100K and talk about who money you don't need. You need everybody money. Everybody that's willing to participate in the money giving. Give me some money. I need some money. Drop your cash out. Yeah. We all need money over here. We broke. Go ahead.
yeah. Everybody don't get the same life though. What he's done, what he's accomplished, he still has optionality. So he can definitely, if he wanted to, he wouldn't have to do what he's doing. But he just designed the way that he's designed. So I'm fine with watching how this play out for all the women that think that they're going to avoid heartache, cheating men, crying, money, all these things. If they think they're going to navigate through life and avoid it, we'll see. Because if it's up to men, hey, look, we be able to sleep with a bunch of women, not have to spend no money on them to do it, have nice cars, make a lot of money, and women just want us because they looking at us. So it sound good, but we navigate through the real world, okay?
There are times y'all got to admit that the other woman is better for him. There's times when we break up with these men and we see them with new women and it's like, you know what? She is more your speed, bruh. She really is. I know with my ex, when I see him with his new girl, I really was able to recognize that she is a better woman for him. Men need to be with a woman that they can lead, that they can feel like, she respects them and stuff like that. And the man that he was in the relationship with me, I did not respect him in real life. He could have never led me. He wasn't intelligent enough to lead me. He didn't have his shit together enough to lead me. Someone can't lead you that you doing better than. So I'm not mad now that I see he had to go get women that he could lead, because everyone should feel validated in their relationship. And I could not do that for that man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fake and act like his plan was better than my plan. I couldn't fake and act like I could really trust him to provide and lead me when I knew damn well I could do a better job at it. But there are other women out there that, will get with him. And I see him with other women, and they are more submissive to him based on where they are in life. And they are a perfect couple. Real facts.
Who agrees? Who disagrees?
I mean, disagree with what? Like thinking like even caring yeah.
Did you hear what the woman said?
Who just said I agree in the Oh,
Sherelle, you're away from your microphone, Sherelle.
Away from your mic, yeah.
Oh, me. It's me. I'm sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
No, because I had put the mic up because I'm eating my candy apple. No, I agree. I agree. I feel like a lot of times, I hate the whole, oh, you ain't gonna never find nobody better. The grass ain't always green.
Her mic cut off, or is it me?
I think her microphone went out. Right? Is that right, Lee? You can't hear her,
Yeah,
right?
I think it. Yeah, I can hear it. That's why I was like,
Look at God. So
I
I just really wanted to laugh.
you couldn't say you couldn't say what's up,
What
man.
you laughing for?
Cause she
Cause what?
said I can't let a nigga leave me who I'm doing better than.
Mm.
And then she said, I see him with the other women and they submissive with him based on where they at in their life. Yo, listen,
doing hell.
sometimes women are the biggest comedians. And sometimes they make
Aaron
me
said that
want to
women
delete
ain't funny.
myself. You know what I'm saying?
She was sparking shit up just now.
Yo, look at her.
That's
Yo, you a fool.
Just look at her. You're not doing better than me. You're not doing better than no nigga you fuck with.
That's crazy. Well, let's break down some of the things she said, right? Because you be catching way more than I catch sometimes. Pause. That might sound wild crazy if people try to chop that up, right? So if you listen to one of the things she said, which was, you can't lead me if I'm doing better than you, right? Let's start right there. There is no way that people should be saying Barack Obama needed Michelle Obama and all these type of things, right? Because the stuff that they be saying be tied to these things. You can't, no. We doing this because I'm better than you is the only reason. Because if you was better than me, you wouldn't even let me do it. That's ultimately what she's saying. If you're a better leader than me, I'll let you do it. But if I'm better than you, you can't lead me. That's her argument. I think she a lie. I hate these leadership conversations because women ain't looking for leaders. They looking for suckers. That's my opinion. They looking for suckers.
Right.
But if you just
exactly and people this is like yo, who she'll never get nobody of no real substance. She can only get the bozos, the bums, the street dudes that just want some, you know what I'm saying? She willing to give it up to anybody that's willing to take it. She ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's levels to this. And the level she on, I mean, I don't really see. She can say whatever she wants. It doesn't apply to a lot of men, especially the ones that she really wants.
Okay, I'm back. You changed the video, or we still on the same video?
Oh no, we just getting into it. She said a lot of stuff in there. You want to hear it again?
This shit is fucking.
No,
I don't even know why I came up here.
This is what I'm saying though. I think it's true though. Because I think it's not even about, because she's trying to make it like belittle the man or whatever. Like she's trying to belittle the man, like, oh, he couldn't leave me, dot dot dot. Okay, but let's just get this together. Everybody wants somebody to fucking appreciate them. Because regardless, you appreciate them. You trying to make it seem like, oh, these women are less than because he can lead them, but he couldn't lead you, but you unappreciative. And yeah, to be honest, don't nobody want to be with somebody that's unappreciative. So sometimes the next woman is better for him because she's more patient with him. She listens to him more. She understands him more. Like, I don't know why everybody always think like, your ex is not going to do better than you, or the grass is not greener on the other side. Like, honestly, with this man, y'all don't even be realizing that you're not into none of the shit that he into. You have zero respect for this man. You don't appreciate shit that he do. If he go find, all he got to do is find some woman that appreciate him, and he already doing better than you. Like that just be the honest truth. Like, yeah, the person that you with is probably somebody else out there better than them. Especially if you ain't got no love for them, no respect for them, no appreciation for them. It's a miserable place, a miserable relationship to be in. They always think it's better, like, oh, who's smarter, who's making more money. No, it's about who treats you better, who really give a fuck about you. Because you may go run into a nigga that got buku money and then he cheating on you and disrespecting you and you still in the same old boat. And then he gonna run into a woman that treat him like a king and she don't even got no job and they make the rest of their life work off $50,000. But they good and they happy and they secure and they value each other. Like, yeah. I think it's true. Like, yeah, you sometimes that the other woman is better because she treat him better. Why it can't be that? I feel like all my exes, they got better women than me. For them, all different, all different values. Because it was the person that was more compatible with them. Whereas if I was with somebody who was on some turn up shit and they like to be in the party and they like to be in the streets and they like to be in the game and I was bored and I was inside and then after me they found somebody who liked to be outside with them, so now they didn't have to have that conflict no more. Or vice versa, whereas if they was inside and I was outside person, they found somebody that wanted to be inside with them, who on the same type of time as them, who got the same vision as them, who don't believe, who have the same religious beliefs as them. It's all different things. So yeah, they doing better than me. It don't mean that don't make me less valuable, but if I'm incompatible with a person and they can find somebody that they're more compatible with, then yeah, that's better for them.
Listen, it just be the disrespect for me. It just be the disrespect. They can't never let a man just leave with his dignity. They always gotta throw a rock at him. That's the part that always be getting me. Like, really? You so smart, but you ain't smart enough to know you shouldn't even been dealing with him. You so smart that you can't recognize leaders. Like all this stuff is troublesome. But here's the more important part. She says, you can't lead me when I know I lead better than you. How do you know you lead better than him? That's Sherelle, tell me how a woman knows she leads better than a man. That's the only thing. I just need to understand that, because then I can understand the world again. How does a woman know she leads better than a man?
Her position in life, like she could be considered a better leader. If she's the leader of like her sorority, if she's a leader at her church, if she's a leader in the group, so she's or a leader of some kids, something. So she already has leadership skills, right? Once she's in the military or she's high ranking in her job, like she's a manager, so she knows how to lead teams. And then she's like just well-rounded, doing better than him in aspects of life, right? She's more financially disciplined. She's more spiritually disciplined. Yeah, she could be more physically fit, right? If she eats correctly and things like that or whatever. So if she's the person that makes the most money, or she's more disciplined in like or different things, like the outlook that she wants for her life. If she meets a man and like she's more financially disciplined than him and she's more financially savvy than him or whatever, that's not like an area in life that he could lead her in. Or like if she meets a man and he's unhealthy, he carries an unhealthy life, he's on drugs and stuff like that or whatever, then he can't actually lead her to unhealthy and doing drugs, and he doesn't go to the gym and he doesn't eat right, and she's doing all those things, then he can't lead her in that department of life. So that's easy. Like when you know a man is not doing better than you, it's like all you got to do is meet in that department of life and see who's further ahead and who has more knowledge and who has more understanding in this part of life. So that's how a woman would see that she's a better leader.
Beans, what you think? I don't know about that.
I think the internet has done a really good job of making men hate women. I've tried my best not to fall into the trap. But every day I see videos, I see other people reacting to videos. I find myself reacting to videos that just disturb me. I did a little show earlier. And I got to do a show about the space, because this shit is upside down and ain't nobody talking about it right now, right? I guess everybody's just pretending. Or maybe I'm just not paying attention to the shows where people talking about it. But I did a show earlier. And it was a video that I seen. First of all, Jay Speed was on Kendra G's show. And he a whole fool out here in these streets. But while I was looking for that video, I found another video. And it was this girl on there. Man, she looked like what I would want to come home to every day, what I would want to go to bed to every night, what I would want to wake up to every morning. And then I unmuted the video. And it all went downhill from there. And it was bad. The tripped out thing is that even after all that, I still want her. Because she fine. This motherfucker right here look like somebody's used to be on drugs grandmama. Got the audacity to be talking about speed. Yeah, you need to get with somebody that's on your speed. Speed? Is that the drug you was addicted to? Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here, this shit is terrible. There is no humility left. None. It's none. And the fact that she think anything she got going on puts her above niggas is hilarious to me. Look at your stomach. Like somebody gonna say, but podcast, you fat. Exactly. And you don't never hear me on this motherfucker talking about my woman ain't my speed. You hear me talk about how my woman get on my fucking nerves, how she do all kind of trifling ass shit I don't fucking like. I shouldn't say trifling, but all that, angry black woman shit. She do all that shit, right? And you never hear me once say that I don't qualify for her. Or she don't qualify for me. You hear me talking like that. Because I understand, A, all y'all fucking women are like that. But B, I'm not in no position to pay for nothing else. I'm not in no position to literally demand nothing else. Right? I can go get with another woman. That's okay, but it's going to be the same problem because I like what I like. If I get a woman that's physically built like how I like, I'm going to expect the same problems. It ain't no way around it. But for this woman to be something that I don't even like, me, and to have the gall to have the balls that it take to sit here and talk about another motherfucker not being intelligent enough to lead her. Look at her. It's over, bruh. I think that was Scam Likely who been saying it since I've been in this fucking space that it's over with for the black community. And I hate to admit it, but this motherfucker been right the whole time.
I don't think you're right. I think that we're gonna have to learn to readapt again to the point of where the stuff that we used to dislike and never talk about, we talk about it now, and it makes us uncomfortable. But once we have a better level of understanding and acceptance, it'll get better. But it's gonna get better.
Not if you put people in positions to be able to get the thing that they actually want from the relationships without the commitment, right? So I look at it the same way how a lot of people try to look at welfare. They try to say, oh, the thing about welfare is that when people get on welfare, then it make them not want to do nothing else. So they don't have to.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that.
I look at relationships the same way. Well, the niggas is getting some money. So if they can get some money and they don't necessarily, particularly at a young age, have a desperation to quote unquote possess a woman, couple that with the fact that the women are essentially prostitutes, I've proven that. There's no way to argue against that anymore. How do you make the relationships work? How do you make the families work? How do you make any of that work? Everybody is actually getting the thing that they want. The women only really want the provision. They're going to get that. The men only really want the sex. They're going to get that. And let the adult entertainers tell you they're always acting. They really enjoy it at all, right? So none of you see none of the screaming, hollering, moaning, daddies, squirting, coming. None of that ain't real. It's all acting. So that means the guys are gonna be able to get what they want. A bunch of great sexual actors that they just paying for, and the women gonna get what they want, which is just to be paid for. What will be the incentive for relationships, families, marriages, generational wealth, and college tuitions and PTA meetings and all this other shit? There's not going to be any incentive for it.
I think we redefining society or redesigning it to the point where we can make children not be in a relationship with the mother or the father anymore, go on to another relationship with turning that curve of the impact that it has on children, where it's not as negative as it used to be, because we put another system together where it kind of, the same way welfare kind of helped, they're going to start putting other systems in place to where people ain't.
I doubt it.
But even if you say,
I doubt it, because it's millions of people that's married. It's millions of people that's married. We always focusing on who not married and who doing it. There's a couple of million people doing it the right way, and that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a have and have nots, the elites, people at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, this country is gonna breed on dysfunction. If we didn't make money in the prison system, I could understand why it would be beneficial for us to have loving families. But no, actually, it's gonna be beneficial for us to have people who are fucked up too, people who do crime too, because we make money off crime in the country. You understand? It doesn't matter. It's going to be a personal choice as a man and a woman. What do you want for the future of your kids? Because you can want a bright future for you and your kids, a positive future for you and your kids. So you make decisions, and you have to make sacrifices that come along with those decisions, right? To not put yourself first, not put your selfish needs first. And that's going to be the woman and the man are going to have to say, well, I don't want to be selfish. I want to actually build a legacy. And then you'll just be among the elites where you raise your family here. And then everybody who wants to be selfish and put themselves first will raise fucked up kids. Those fucked up kids grow up, be criminals, and feed into the prison and pipeline system, which actually does make this country money. Or yeah, they'll grow up and be disassociated, start having mental issues, get addicted to drugs, be on some type of drugs, whether it's pharmaceutical drugs. Guess what? The country makes money off it. So it doesn't matter. It's actually just a decision that do you want to make for yourself. Nobody else is going to be responsible. People get to make money off whether you're happy or you're miserable. Because you're happy and you know it and you live a regular life, they go hit you in the head with taxes. You're going to pay taxes because you're middle class. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to go to college, student loan debt. Either way, they're going to make money decision what you want to do with your life. But no, they're not gonna do anything. There's millions of people who are married. There's millions of people who have families. There's millions of people who are trying to do it the right way, who are not selfish. Millions of them. We only count the millions who are doing the wrong shit, who will always exist, who have always existed.
Because that's the majority. And majority always rules. So that's why we
That's the
talk
thing.
about it.
The majority of people don't. The majority of people don't run this country. The majority of people aren't rich. The majority of people aren't elites. The greatness is always going to be in small numbers. That's the way they want it to be. They don't want.
But that's not
This
what we're
design
talking
is
about.
not for the.
I get the point that you're making,
Yes,
but
it
that's
is.
not
You're
what we're
saying.
talking about. What we're talking about is just simply relationships, right? And the way that we function with each other as a people. And I'm speaking specific. I ain't gonna lie. I'm speaking specifically about Black people. And what I'm saying is, no matter what was going on in this country, there was a way that Black people, men and women, functioned with each other. Period. There was a certain level of camaraderie, a certain level of togetherness that, man, it seemed unbreakable for a minute, right? No matter what they did. But it got to a point where they realized, oh, I know how to break them up. It's empower the woman. Tap into that Eve complex, right? That need to be superior to man. That's what they've done. That's why you have this 3-in-the-face woman sitting here telling you, I'm being nice, I think, but that's why you have this woman sitting here telling you that this nigga wasn't intelligent enough to lead her. What is it that you think she does for a living? Because one thing I can tell you about this is that when women have high profile jobs, I promise you more often than not, they tend to take care of themselves. Now, maybe that's just been my experience, but I'm telling you from what I've seen, I ain't seen no whole bunch of lard ass, out of shape ass, old crackhead looking ass women with high profile jobs. They normally be on the Michelle Obama, Angela Bassett. I'm trying to think of somebody light skinned, but I can't. But like they usually be like that, in shape, healthy, educated, dress a certain way, live a certain way. They not like this and talking this kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying the relationships themselves, right? It's that shit is done. There is no camaraderie, no black love, that shit is over with. That shit is done. They put a nail in that cross.
I ain't gonna fight you on that one. It's in a lot of trouble. Not gonna lie. I just don't think the reason I'm mad, like, because you missed the beginning. I couldn't find all the clips that I had put aside to really craft the show the way I wanted to. So it is what it is. But it ain't just like black people is what I wanted people to see, right? They think it's just black people that are having this issue, right? But when you listen to this video, right, you tell me what you think.
Does your mom like come at you for
what, not talking to girls?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. She like begs me to go out every weekend and like talk to girls, and I'm like, I'm not.
Wait, so what's the? Give me the psycho. What's the? What do you?
It doesn't interest me.
Wait, okay, hold on.
I thought it was a word for that.
I thought it was.
No, but it's like my whole thing is like I have no interest in like putting in all that effort to like go talk to girls. If a girl comes up to me, I'll talk to a girl.
Is it easier to talk to a guy?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, time out, because I thought he was joking.
No,
you're not gay.
No, I'm not gay.
And there's nothing wrong with like for real.
Right.
No, I know. Yeah, no, but I'm
so
not.
You're not interested in talking to girls.
If it's a moment arises where a woman is around me and she strikes up a conversation, I'll talk to a girl. I have no problem with that. But I'm not going to go out with the soul like a Nikki Smokes, for example.
You're not motivated by picking up.
Correct. I never go to a bar with the intention of going home with a woman.
You're a guy's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to go out with my boys, have a good time.
You're just trying to do you.
Gamble on sports and drink a couple beers and go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find women to be very exhausting.
So you don't get like.
Does your mom like?
What you'll find is a lot of like, what are women saying? Guys don't really come up to speak to us anymore. They don't really talk to us anymore. They're scared. They're scared to come up to us. They're scared to speak to us. That's what they're saying. Some guys, they just done. Look, if you say something to me, all right, cool, we get it going. But if not, forget it. That's what women are saying. Guys don't initiate anymore. Where are all the real men at? They tired of it. So you're right. Men are tired of being told, because you a man, you like what you see, you shouldn't like it. Close your eyes. I should be able to walk down the street without your eyes looking at me and stuff like that. It's too much. The guys that's already married and guys that's already old are going to be like, man, these guys are soft now. They're going to talk like they talk because they're not really going to be out there dealing with this. And even if they was, it's with house money because they still got their woman at home. They're not necessarily caring as much. The guys is done with a lot of this. There's still going to be always guys that still would like go out of their way, but a lot of the younger guys, they not doing it. No matter what the race is, they got video games. Listen, if they find any self-worth or any value in their life farther and farther away from dealing with women, where are we headed at that point?
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Wasn't
that dude ain't saying it.
Wasn't that the same?
Terrell, we can't hear you.
I said, wasn't that the same thing Coco was saying?
No, not even close.
Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Like, that dude didn't say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does he not care about having sex at all? Right? So is he a vol cell instead of incel? Right? If not, then that means the nigga is paying for it, which is getting less and less and less and less taboo.
No, it's always been so. I think that a guy go 2-3 years and ain't even focus on it. He don't care. Like, well, look, if a man has a job, video games, and guy friends, and I hate to tell you, a lot of the more successful guys, like, and I'm just talking like the engineers, the people like that just are not big personalities. That ain't uncommon. If they ain't got a woman already, bro, they ain't worried about these chicks. They not. And the only thing you can do is shame a man because he ain't worried about them. You see what I'm saying? Like, he like, oh, I ain't bothering nobody. I'm working, hanging out with the fellas, playing my video games. I'm chilling. I ain't bothering nobody. What you gonna say about him? You gonna be mad because he's not bothering you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Listening to you say it, it's like, yeah. It would never come to me to say that, because I don't have any clue what that's like. I don't know what it's like to not care about sex. I have no clue what that's like.
So it's not about not caring. It's about if it happens, it happens. If I'm not running around to get it.
That is essentially not caring.
No, it's
things
not.
You care about, you make time for. Like, you make time for.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but then women don't care about men, because you listen to what they say. I ain't worried about men. If one run into me, he run into me. But if not, oh well.
Yeah, but that's a lie. So that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, if there is no man trying to get with a woman, she is absolutely picking up her fucking phone. That's bullshit. You literally just heard this other woman in the video earlier you played say she got a spare tire. That means she got the motherfucker that she can call. Like she said, if I want to have sex, I don't want to have to run back to my ex. That's why we ain't together no more. She got the motherfucker that she could call. Now, that motherfucker probably ain't been calling her consistently because she been married or in a relationship or whatever.
Yeah, but she initiating.
Exactly. That's my point. So when they say that, they're lying. There's no woman out here who no nigga is trying to get with them, and they want some, but they not caring. Like, that's not how that works. That's what I'm saying. People make. Now, I'm not saying that women can't. There wasn't a time when I didn't think women could go a long time. There was a time when I believed that. You know what I'm saying? That women could go a year, 2 years, you know what I'm saying, without having sex, like, because they could get that attention. I look at it the same way kind of how like I look at masturbating, right? People think just because you watch XXX material that just means you whacking off all the time. But it's people like me that don't do it. You know what I'm saying? We just watch the shit to be watching it. Like, it's just habitual. We've been doing it for so long that it does not lead to masturbation. So for the same thing, women can get a level of attention from men that it's enough. They don't necessarily have to be penetrated. You understand? So that I believe is still true. But we're talking about caring. That's what me and you right now are like, you know, where we're kind of on an impasse. Cause I'm saying if the nigga care about it, when you care about something, you make time for it. Not shit happens, but you make
that's
time
fair.
for it.
That's
So
fair.
if this man cares at all, but he ain't going out getting at women unless these women are contacting him for it, then that's different. Because think about it like this. I would ask you this. Let's say a woman contacted him and said, let's hang out. Then the woman came over to his house and then he was doing things in order to get laid. Would you agree that would be contradictory to the impression that he's given by his take right now?
Not if she initiates.
But no, she initiated contact, not sex.
Yeah, but that's what he's talking about. So he's not saying he's not into sex. There's none
No,
of that.
he never. That's what I'm saying. He never said that. I get that part. But I'm saying he said what he was talking about was just talking, right?
Exactly
He said,
right.
I ain't going up to no chick, but if a chick come up to me, that's cool. But I'm saying just because a chick say let me come over don't mean sex.
Correct. But
okay, so
but
if
they
she
normally
come over,
wouldn't talk to you unless they would want to do it, though. Typically,
I would give you that. I would concede to that. But I'm saying there's still some sort of expectation from women. Now, maybe things may be different now. I have to concede that it's another generation, right? But from my understanding and dealing with women is that even when they do create the contact, when they come over, they still want to be, I don't want to say chaste, but they still want to be inspired, right? They still want to be motivated to do it. It ain't just come sit on the couch, look at the TV, and then they just start taking off their clothes. It's usually you saying things, looking at them a certain way, a drink or something. You touch them a certain way, rub their leg. You try to kiss them, you hug them, you get into all that type of stuff, and then boom, things just start going, right? So that's what I'm saying. To me, from the impression that I'm getting from him, I hate to use this word, but it is an interpretation, is that like, I don't even care about sex. And I'm saying I don't believe that because I can't perceive it based on my own, you know what I'm saying, relationship with sex and the men around me and who I grew up with that I know absolutely. Absolutely. I don't give a damn how successful they was. Oh, they made time for some sex. Right? So that's why I said listening to you say it gives it more validity for me because you of a younger generation. That shit sound weird to me.
But here's the thing. If you look at some of the studies with the younger people that are in relationships, they go 3 weeks, a month on the norm, not having sex.
Say it one more time. Which people?
If you look at the younger generation, they are going, and I'm gonna try to find more of the concrete information that I was looking at the time to kind of get into it. I'll find it. They're in relationships and they're not having sex at the rates what we consider normal. Not having sex for a month is normal to them, even in the relationship.
When you say young,
millennials, because the study was
millennials
particularly
is old
mentioned
as fuck,
millennials,
though.
so let's stick with that. I gotta find it though, but
you mean the Zennials?
Right.
Because
I'm the youngest
millennials,
millennial, and I'm about to be 30. So
you're already 30. So the point being
I'm
is that
not. Shut
there
up.
are men and women in relationships. They ain't even got they don't dislike each other, but the sex that you would think every 2 days is not normal. They used to go on 2
Sex
weeks.
is really overrated. That's why.
So that might be true, but I'm
Totally
explaining to
It may
podcast.
be, but so this is what I don't understand. And I know I've created this environment for myself, so I can't say I don't understand it, but it's like if I just go take a shower and lay down in the bed and like keep my left leg up, my girl is gonna go take a shower and come get in the bed and start sex with me. And it's so crazy because it used to be a time where I was so upset because she never initiated.
Mhm.
But it's like we in my house now. Right? It ain't the thing where we got an apartment together, but since I'm out of work and you paying the bills, you feel like it's your house. No, this is my crib. So it's like there's an understanding. She know when she come to bed, I really don't even want her to have no clothes on. But okay, you want to have on one of your long shirt, nightgown type of things. Okay, cool. Because if I want to be able to live, if I want to be able to move it out the way, touch you, grab you, kiss on you, whatever I want to do, I want to be able to do it unimpeded, right? So I guess that's the environment that I created for myself. And I know recently we was into it because she was like, it feel like all we is sex. And I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? It feel like that because you want me to buy you something. And then when I buy you something, you're not even going to appreciate it, which she just proved this fucking weekend. Bought outfits, set up plans and everything to go here, go there, do this, do that, did all that shit, and still ended up getting into it.
Well, you got to look at it like this. Our great grandmother had 11 kids. Right? Let's just throw that arbitrary number out there. They was having 9, 11 kids was normal. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you forward now, that amount is getting lower and lower.
But that's because of birth control and Planned Parenthood.
It is
baby.
okay. Also, okay. If you could make that argument, but you could literally look and go, there are women that are in their 30s that don't have no children. And they ain't been married. And there are women that will say, I was young and dumb, I didn't know no better. Those two things can't exist. I'm young and dumb, I don't know no better. A woman that's 30 years old is like, I don't want to hear these excuses. I ain't got no kids. You can be intentional about what you're doing. You ain't got to have sex. I ain't having sex with nobody really like that. Rare, super rare. Like once every 2 years is the type of thing. So what I'm saying is, yes, there's this wild small group of people that's having a lot, but a lot of these guys and women are not doing it as much anymore.
Not having sex. People don't be having sex. Like the people who are having sex are having a lot of sex. There are tons and tons of sex. People who are sexually active are like getting it in. But it's like really normal to meet people who just are like not having sex, and sex is not run their life. It's like basically just like
Yeah, you might
managing
be
their
right.
needs when. Like I don't believe a lot of people on YouTube have sex because y'all are always on YouTube. So it's like a little 5-minute, 10-minute session here and there. Well, we know podcasts having sex. We don't want to talk about podcasts, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's like niggas don't never log off. They got some people on here that just never logs off. It's like, yeah, you're not smart.
Yeah, but I mean, see, the thing about it though is I think the guys that do have those less sex driven relationships fare better in their relationships too. I can say that though. Even though I've been with my lady for a long ass time, it's like when I was younger, I seen guys' relationships last longer, and they was the type of guys. Here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Watch this. I don't know how many women are watching, but they probably not gonna like this. Them niggas was cheating on you the whole time. I know you don't want to believe that, even though y'all love to say all men is dogs and can't keep it in their pants. But then when you ask them, have you ever been cheated on? A lot of them like to say, no, I don't know if I ever been cheated on, but I know niggas be cheating though. Right? So, but here's the thing. I know niggas that just did not give a fuck about fucking a girl all the time. You know what I'm saying? It really, that wasn't their thing. they was really more so trying to have her mind more so than her body. They was selling them dreams, right? Because they not with those girls today, right? But the relationships, like they had those women around for a while until it's kind of sad because you know the whole thing about, oh, when you get on and leave your ass for a white girl. Well, it's not always a white girl. But the guys I know, like several of them did end up going to different races. They weren't white girls. They was ethnic women. But other ones just ended up, you know, moving on to light-skinned women, moving on to other women, you know what I'm saying? After having these women who were rocking with them for 5-7 years. And then as soon as they was getting ready to or made their breakthrough, they moved on, right? But the fact of the matter is all them niggas was cheaters. That's what I'm saying. I'm the nigga who's always trying to have sex with my girl, but I don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be in the fucking house. I don't cheat. I have not been with another woman in over 10 years.
Yeah, let me ask you this. And your girl don't watch my show, I'm assuming, right? Have a woman position you like to a point where you like, I know I can get away with it, and she literally down with it, and I ain't worried about no consequences. Has that happened?
Well, I don't get to not worry about consequences as an anxiety sufferer. So I'm always worried. I'm always worried. So to me, I'm always gonna get caught if I do anything.
So
right. But I've absolutely been in those positions. So the last time that's probably not gonna count to people because we was living in different states, but we were still in a relationship. But the time before that was, I think, 2017. Yeah, 2017. And I had met this white girl because I had some bud. I was gonna start moving bud or whatever. And I had met this white girl online, and I went and hooked up with her on some, look, help me get rid of this bud. But then, like, she was trying to knock me down right there in the truck while we was kicking it, because I let her roll a blunt to test the weed, see how it was and all of that, whatever. And then my girl ended up seeing some messages between us and contacted us, and she told her, everything about us hanging out and all that. But she told him, like, yeah, we ain't do nothing though. Like, I gave him every opportunity, but we ain't do nothing. So at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, you see, I'm capable. I could get a chick, white, black, Puerto Rican. It don't matter. If I just want to put on the charm, I'm still him, right? But I don't got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm always trying to be with you. Now, the problem with that, again, is that that's the kind of nigga that get, what's the word? That's the kind of nigga that's unappreciated. The nigga that's barely serving up dick at home and cheating all the damn time, them the niggas that get tracked, stalked, she crying and shit and all this other shit, like them the ones that get the kind of attention from the woman that the other faithful man should get. That's why I was telling J Speed earlier. This game that you got to play with women, this shit is fucking sickening, bro, at this point. Like, even when you get older, it don't get no better. It don't. It don't get no better, bro. Like, not the only time I've actually seen it get better is 2 times in my life where I've seen it be different. One is with a super duper, I'm talking super duper uber religious woman. Like, she got to be face first in that book. Everything in her life got to be by that book. Those women absolutely be committed, faithful, loyal, cooperative, submissive, all that type of stuff. Not just the ones that go to church on Easter, go to church every Sunday, give all their money to the preacher man, but the ones that's really face first into that book, like building a life around that shit. Those women, which is maybe 1 out of every 900,000 women in the world. So, and then the other ones is 60 and up. It's 60 and up.
All right.
I'm serious, bro. I've never seen a woman under 60 years old not be a fucking headache, not play these games and all this goofy shit. And just like, I love my mama, man, but even my mom, she didn't stop until recently when she hit like 61, 62. And that's when like she finally just had some epiphany, like, you know, maybe I need to stop mistreating this man that I'm with and been with for all these fucking years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it took that long for you to realize he ain't your fucking punching bag? But that's real life. I'm telling you, that's real life, bro. And it's a sad ass game we gotta play. And that's how I know it ain't getting no fucking better. That's why I'm saying Scam Likely was always right, bro. It's over. Because from what I can tell, yes, you had the fat movement where people was okay to be big, but you also have the gym rat movement now too. So if people are gonna be healthier and looking better for longer periods of time, man, please. I told you the girl earlier that I was reviewing, Aaron. I still want her. as much BS she was on, I still wanted her.
You got to find a way to have something way more valuable than women. And I think for like the things that you value in life, your women is like 1 or 1A with anything else.
What else is there? I'm just saying, like, what else is there?
I'll tell you, the metaverse for Mark Zuckerberg.
Man, stop.
I'm telling you, like literally.
Do I got to get those
Louis Vuitton for Bernard Arnault? Like they don't give a damn about a woman. Like that's the last thing.
Okay, you're naming men who are partaking in changing and controlling the world. That's a whole nother ball game.
Impacting the world. And this is the thing, right? When you first started podcasting, right? When it was just you just enjoyed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the days when you can go without talking to a woman for a week or two. Because you pouring so much time, yo, I'm really enjoying this crazy. I didn't even think about such and such today. Usually my day is so filled around something else. Most men are not creating purpose and putting impact in the world. They just want to sleep with women.
Right. Most men aren't what's the word I want to use? See, I got to the point now where I realize I got to be careful about what I say because I critique the fuck out of people for being literal. Most men can't impact the world. And I do mean cannot. The world isn't designed for that. Right? So, even if you look at religion is always one motherfucker. It's always Moses. It's always Saul. It's always Peter. It's always Jesus. It's always this one nigga.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That's allowed to impact the world at a time.
It's how you identify impact.
Of course, but look at the people that you named.
No,
right? I mean, you named them, not me.
But I'm saying though, if you even look, I was running Fight Club for more than just me. I was like, man, got to make sure. Oh man, we're gonna make sure I pull up there. I can't fly out and go over here because I got to make sure this is here. I can't do this. I can't do that because I got to make sure this is good. Like there was a level of dedication for that purpose that was impacting a whole bunch of people.
No doubt, but okay. And look at that. Look at what is benefiting you now. It's just like being in a relationship with a woman. Now, everybody ran to the new hotness. Right? And that's what I'm saying. So this is the part where I have to be honest and say, sex is kind of like a drug, right? The kind of impact that it has. I don't know about these other people that you're talking about. They obviously have sex because they have children and shit like that. But I guess the release that they get from putting out new product and stuff like that is way more satisfying than the release that they get from sex, right? And
Yeah.
I guess I could probably understand that because
You don't play video games, do you?
I used to, but it never impacted me more than sex. The one thing I can say I did that I felt like if I was able to do it on a larger scale, it would have impacted me more than sex was rapping, was performing. Cause like even earlier today, I was watching the verses between KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. And it's like every time one of KRS-One beats would drop, I would get goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? I would get excited. I would start smiling. You know what I'm saying? To start bobbing because I know the music. You know, I don't necessarily know all the lyrics to his songs or Big Daddy Kane songs for that matter. But I know them. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you hit a beat. And it's like because KRS-One did it way more than Big Daddy Kane did, but he would let the audience rap so much of his lyrics because they knew it.
No.
They knew all his songs. And I'm like, that feeling, I could see how that feeling could probably be better than sex. For you to be on stage in front of 10,000 people, 50,000, 100,000 people like DMX and fucking Africa or wherever the fuck he was at that time. It's like 100,000 people he's performing in front of, and they all rocking, dancing, mosh pit, and stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Everybody know every word that you wrote. This song that you put together, I could see and understand through that how impacting the world could be better than sex. But again, that's a small percentage of men who get to do that.
It don't have to be just be the world. You could be a third grade teacher. My students, I got to get to my students. The thing is, right?
That shit ain't better than sex. If that shit is better than sex, something wrong with that person.
So here's the problem then.
Gotta be wrong.
If sex is a driving factor, most men shouldn't be loyal to any one woman. If sex is so good, there's no way you believe only one woman can supply that.
No, absolutely it can be, because it depends on what you mean by the sex, right? So absolutely I would disagree with the statement based on the fact that women themselves as a resource, commodity, as an what do they call it when you use as a product, right? Absolutely, I would agree with the sentiment that one woman could not fulfill that. But if you're just talking about the act of sex, penetration, or getting to a nut, absolutely one woman can fulfill that if she chooses to. But this is why I will never make the argument that men should be monogamous. I'll never make that argument. The only time I say men should be monogamous is when they say they will be. So just don't be a liar about it. But other than that, I don't think so. Bro, if I won the lottery today, I said this before, give me 100 million right now. My girl gotta either accept it or move on. If she move on, I'm a bless her, hit her with a few bands, 100 grand. But other than that, I'm absolutely trying to see what it's like to be with this woman and that woman and that woman. Absolutely. What the fuck? Like, what in the world? This is what I'm saying to me.
No. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next show, I will have all the clips set up and prepared and all that kind of stuff. I apologize, but I couldn't find them. It is what it is. Next show, bigger, better. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. We're going to get up out of here.